in the studio.
Yeah, okay.
Looking
Stream.
finished.
Cool.
Yeah.
It took... It took... Streamlabs took a second to, like, get the game up. Because...
Oh, there we go.
Because for some reason, the Zero Escape games just don't...
Cooperate.
Just don't when I'm not tabbed in.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, hello on me. So... I just remembered the Dio thing from last stream.
Oh, so we're jumping back in, yeah.
Yeah. This shit, like...
Yep.
What the fuck was that?
And that's your first actual ending. That's the first actual ending you get.
Is that, like... I can't tell if it's, like, a terrible ending to get, or if it's, like, all of them are, like... Or if it's, like, a terrible first ending to get, or if they're all gonna be like this.
I think the thing is that a lot of those endings are... They're all linked to each other, but you kind of need all of them in order to be able to understand the true ending. So they're not so much... I guess they are endings in terms of, like, this is how the story kind of ends, but they're not really endings...
To the narrative
to a
whole.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's not a linear narrative. Have fun going back to the many timelines where people don't know that Dio's a cult clone guy, and you just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
That has to come up elsewhere, right? Like...
Yes, it definitely comes up again. It's going to come up again numerous times.
Yeah, so where do we want to go from here?
Well, where haven't we been? Let's see.
We haven't been a lot of places.
Yeah, we haven't been most places.
So I'm like, do I want to go back to, like, all the way to the start and just redo this middle route?
I guess we can try. Do one of the middle routes.
But it's also, like, there's a lot of other stuff we could do.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, how I played it is just every time I hit an ending that wasn't, like, you know, a bad ending, I would just go back and to, like, the previous, like, divergence and then just pick the other route. That's how I did it.
But
anyway.
we did just
and you just do that until you, like,
route.
Get all of them.
God, who even was it that we would be going in with this one? Do you remember?
Tenmyoji, I think?
Okay.
I'll remember.
And then we just skip all of this until we hit the decision point. Wait, fuck. Okay, I choose to ally here because I probably betrayed last time.
Yeah, I think this... If this was the first time you had to pick, then yeah, you betrayed last time. Hold on. I'm eating... Oh my god, I can't remember if this is called a turnip or a radish.
Okay.
Which one is the big one and which one's the small one?
I don't know.
Radish is the small one, right?
I could not tell you.
Anybody in chat know which one is a turnip and which one's a radish? Because either way, the one I'm eating is the small one, and I forgot that I do not like these, and I took like 2 of them on my plate, and I'm like, they're just like raw vegetables. They're just like raw turnips and or radishes.
I mean, like, most vegetables just do kind of suck if you don't, like, cook them in any way.
Okay, answer. Okay, I'm being told by my chat, radishes are small and bitter, so this is the radish. I've forgotten that I don't like radishes, at least not like in this form.
Yeah, it's like most...
I don't know.
Most vegetables suck if you don't cook them and, like, add, like, spices or whatever.
You're cutting off.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, you're back. Yeah, you were cutting off while you were talking about vegetables.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, like, I am used to eating a lot of vegetables because vegetarian. But
no, I don't hate raw vegetables. Like, I like raw cucumbers, raw carrots, raw celery, crunchy. Like, And like, okay, you know what? Actually, I do like pickled radishes. Pickled vegetables are good too.
I don't know if I've had many pickled vegetables. Yeah, but like for me, the like one vegetable that I think is like good to eat cold is sweet peppers, like bell peppers.
Sweet peppers, yeah.
Just like just chop one up and eat it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not as much of a pepper person. I think I'm more of a cucumber person.
I mean,
raw radishes might be good in a salad. Yeah,
I prefer spicy peppers to sweet peppers, but like I don't know, bell peppers go in plenty of things.
I don't know. I'm not much of a spicy person.
Yeah,
I think my thing with spice is I'm just not super. I'm not amazing at handling it. Like I can handle a little bit, but not a ton.
Whereas I'm like, I have cooked things that have made myself cry.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Your mic cut out again.
Huh. Anyway,
Hi.
As I was saying, I have cooked things that have made myself cry. Just from being too spicy.
Yeah, I think for me, it's not so much that whether or not I can handle it, but like, do I really derive any enjoyment from eating things that are spicy enough to cause me pain? Like,
yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I know.
Maybe I'm just not enough of a masochist to eat spicy foods. I don't
Wow,
know. That being
rude.
said, I don't know. That being said, I think it seems that I'm really good at handling sweet. Like some things that people say are too sweet, I'm like, nah, this is fine. This tastes great.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
maybe I'm just.
I also have like a massive sweet tooth. So.
Because, yeah, there's very few things. Howdy, Eggy. Howdy, Turtle. Yeah, there's very few things that I would say are too spicy, or, sorry, too sweet. But there are lots of things. Okay, I think the other thing with spicy is that, you know how spice can kind of compound? Like, you know when you eat like a bite of spicy food and you're like, yes, I can handle this. And then you eat like 3 more and like, every bite just like the spiciness just compounds until it gets to like twice the level of spice that it was before, and you're like, I can no longer handle this, but now I have to finish this plate of food that I started. That happens to me a lot.
It can also be worse depending on like how you have the spice in, where it's like if you just cut up peppers and like have them in like a mixed thing, like there are going to be bites that don't have peppers. And there could be bites that have like 3 pieces of pepper. And it's like...
Yeah, I think spicy needs other flavors to go with it. Yeah, spicy and sweet is good. Spicy and, I don't know, salty. But I mean, there's different varieties of spicy, you know? Like, Mexican spicy food is different from like Korean spicy food, which is different from like Japanese spicy food. Like,
yeah.
It's different varieties of spicy.
But I mean, I generally like all of it, but it's like, I do really like Chinese spicy food and Mexican spicy food.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Korean spicy food, but I think that's also because so much of Korean food is just spicy that if you take away the spicy foods, then you don't have a lot left. Like,
yeah.
At least when it comes to the kind of stuff that they serve in restaurants.
The problem I have with Korean is that it feels like most of it is made with beef.
Yeah, it is a pretty beef-heavy
the stuff that, like,
food.
I will eat chicken on occasion. Like, that's, like, the meat I will eat. And so if I'm getting Korean, I can get stuff with chicken in it, but it's like, it seems like it's so rare to get like vegetarian Korean food. Maybe that's just the restaurants I've been to though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it depends too, because a lot of Korean places, if you go to places that specialize in barbecue, a lot of it will be very like beef heavy. But if you go to places that specialize more in like fried chicken, obviously they're gonna have fried chicken. Yeah, Korean fried chicken is so good. Yeah. Yeah, Korean chicken places are nice. You just gotta find one that's like specifically for that. Because yeah, otherwise it will be just like beef all the way down.
And I suppose that's just the Korean restaurants where I live.
Sorry if there is munching noises. I'm doing my best to eat quietly, but I am also eating sandwich and potato chips, so there's only so far trying can get me. But I don't want to just mute myself, because then I just have to keep turning it on and off every time I want to talk.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens. That's why, like, professional streamers have, like, mute switches they can just hold.
Oh, you cut out again. I hope this doesn't become a problem.
I said that's why professional streamers have, like, mute switches.
Yeah, see, I think my mic doesn't have one. That was one of the things on the review that I was looking at when I was buying it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't need that. I can just do that on my screen. And now I'm like, I wish I had that.
Yeah, no,
Mapo tofu is a good spicy dish.
Like,
I've never tried it, actually.
My mic does have a mute button. And it does.
Yeah, mine has no buttons. You gotta control everything through the computer.
Ouch.
Okay. You keep cutting out, and I don't know if it's a problem on your end or my end.
I don't think it's my end.
Cause, yeah, stream is smooth, right? Like, I'm not cutting out constantly, unless I'm cutting out constantly and nobody's telling me.
Yeah, no, you're fine. At least, like, I'm hearing you fine.
Yeah. My mic has a physical mute, but makes a super loud click when Bruh. Someone in chat is like, my mic has a physical mute, but it makes a super loud click when I press it. Bruh.
I mean, I think mine does that too.
Okay. So stream was lacking a bit. Maybe it's just because it's hot out. It's not super hot where I live, but like it's somewhat hot. I don't know if that would affect anything though. Usually on hot days, I try to like not turn my computer on until it's time to stream, so that it doesn't like heat itself up beforehand. So it's only been on for about half an hour, I think. So it shouldn't be an issue. I don't know why.
I mean, I'm just always at my computer. So are these going to be the same conversation as before? I mean, I guess I just hit the skip button, and if it skips, it skips.
Okay. So it says, could be Twitch, but stream keeps buffering a lot. Oh no. That must be a problem on my, maybe a problem on my end.
I mean, I'm not having audio issues with you.
Okay, so at least
so
that's good. So hold on. One second. I'm just gonna pull up my task manager. Let's manage my tasks. Tasks. Let's see. How's performance? The computer's not any hotter than usual, so that's good.
I mean, it could. This could just be a problem with your internet.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on.
That's like that kind of thing has happened in the Mathmas collabs.
For internet, what is the good number to have?
What do you mean?
Like, it says for send, it's 6.3 mbps, and receive is currently 3.9, and it's going back down to 2.6. It's moving around a lot, but it's that number. Mbps.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Should I Google this? Maybe I'm gonna Google this. What is the good number to have? It depends on your internet speed. Oh no, okay. Okay, maybe looks like there was like a couple like drops. There's a graph, I don't know what it means though. Yeah, just let me know if like stream is lagging again.
Yeah, I am no stranger to having internet issues.
Yeah, I mean, my internet's a lot better than it used to be.
I
think...
What's that?
Yeah, like... No, because my internet... The one we used to have was so slow that when I bought games on Steam, I would buy them at home and then I would install them while I was at school because the school Wi-Fi was legitimately better than the Wi-Fi at home.
Oh, ow. I mean, like...
Okay.
When I was living at home, like, the internet would be fine, except that, like... And I'm about to... I don't know, this is a story that involves a lot of stuff about my life. My life in high school, but like, my family would go on vacations, and I would choose to stay home. Which would mean that I would be the only one home for like 2 weeks. And I was like 17 at the time. Not like, in retrospect, this was not good. But the thing with that is that like one time when they were on vacation, the internet went out on like day 3.
Oof.
And it didn't get repaired until they were home.
Oof.
Because my dad would have to be the one who would...
Being told my upload should be around 6 to 8 mbps. And we are... Okay, we're back up there. Okay, we're all good now again.
Yeah,
I think it just keeps, like, the speed just absolutely drops, and then it goes back up.
Yeah, but my dad had to be the one who would, like, get the internet fixed, because he owned the house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he's not around. So it's just like, I don't have internet for 2 weeks. And this was before I discovered torrenting. So I didn't have stuff downloaded. But this was, like, that 2 weeks is what radicalized me into, like, physical media all the fucking way. Blu-rays,
Yeah, I think...
DVDs, vinyl, CDs, cassettes, books, like, game cartridges, whatever. Physical media matters.
Yeah, I think for me it's more because, like, as a kid, we didn't use the internet that much, so my parents' internet plan was, like, a really low one. Like, we had 1 gigabyte of data per month, which wasn't a problem because, like, my parents didn't use the internet much. And when they did, it was mostly just, like, checking emails, and then maybe me and my sister going on webkins or something. So, yeah, it wasn't until I was, like, into high school that they upgraded to 27 gigabytes per month. And then I think after we moved to a new city, we got, like, an unlimited plan or something. So we don't really have that issue anymore. But for the longest time, too, our Wi-Fi here was very slow. Like I said, I would buy games at home and then install them at school. And then, like, yeah, even if I tried to play, like, Bang Dream or, like, some kind of mobile gacha game at home, it wouldn't work. Like, it would literally, the internet was too slow.
Oh, God. Yeah, because they require, like, a constant internet connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, yeah, and it turned out it wasn't even an issue with the internet, it was an issue with our router, because the router that the telecom company gave us was just bad. Yeah. And then we got a new router, and then it fixed everything, and now our internet is, for the most part, like, fine.
Yeah, like, like, I only recently, started having, like, a non-IP company router, and, you know, for internet in my apartment, but, like, it's noticeable, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think what else, like... Yeah, the routers from companies, I'm assuming they just give you, like, the cheapest thing that technically qualifies as a Wi-Fi router.
Yeah, like,
I guess they're like, technically, we have supplied you with a router.
So do we get a choice here?
Ooh. Oh, right, where are we at? Quark dead?
He seems to be in despair.
No, Quark not dead. I'm gonna eat potato chip.
So... Yeah, the bare minimum, exactly, yeah. I think... So someone's just gonna have to, like, heft this kid over their shoulders and just take him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think maybe, is that why maybe they have him always be the one who, like, falls first? Because if it was anybody else, you had to deal with, like, the logistics of trying to carry this person around.
Yeah.
So I was like, who's the next smallest person here? Like Clover, Fi?
Clover.
Yeah, probably Clover.
I mean, Clover looks like, at least in the first game, like looked like she was like 14.
Yeah.
And she doesn't look like her outfit in this game looks like a kid trying to dress like an adult.
It looks like a slightly more scandalous version of like those like dollar store dress up paper doll games that I would get as a kid.
Mm-hmm. God damn it. Kay.
But just like showing a little more skin, you know?
Mm-hmm. Kay, what the fuck are you doing? So, Clover
Ennui
is
in
an
chat.
option.
Ennui in chat is like, Kay gets knocked out and they need to find a shopping cart to move him around.
Let's go with Luna. I do find it funny that it's like, you can't do the escape room that you did in the other route. Would it have, like... No, right, because we didn't get a choice with Clover in the other route, so...
Yeah.
So that's how this works.
Indeed.
Well, escape room time.
Big brain puzzle time.
Yep.
Oh, that's also an issue.
Oh?
Because, we are streaming the game from your computer. So if internet decides to be bad, then it looks like it's better now. Then yeah, I am stuck with no game footage. It's fine, because if my,
I have had that happen
it's fine.
Danganronpa streams.
I'm gonna see if I can... I should have done that before. I'm gonna paste the link to your stream in my chat, so if all fails, we can just jump to yours, but,
You never have to do the same escape room twice. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh no, it's frozen. Laggy fish.
Oh no.
Laggy fish. Hold on. Where's Long? Here we go. Okay.
Time to seek a way out.
Whoops. I made a typo. Hold on. It's fine.
A typo in the link?
I sent the wrong... Oh, man. How do I not know how to send links? I have been using the internet for years. How am I doing this wrong?
Is this
Oh, wait, never mind. It works.
Terminator?
Okay, never mind. Look how the link works.
Is this a fucking Terminator?
No, I think it's a golem. It is robot.
Yeah, okay. There's like two things that I think of when I hear the term golem.
Yeah, this game has robots now.
There's two things that I think of when I hear the term golem. One of them is like a magical construct, and the other is the same thing, but now it's Jewish. Robots, I don't usually think of robots as golems. Also, wow, the camera movement around this room is weird.
Yeah, it's interesting. Kind of cinematic, though. I like
it. Wait. Okay, but like, there's this like badge here. What is that thing? That thing looks very prominent. What is this thing?
No. You should make a collab command. I should. I need to figure out how to do that. I think I, like, set up Nightbot the other day, but I didn't actually add any commands, so technically I think it exists, but it doesn't do anything yet because I haven't set it up, so I'll figure that out some other day. So.
What is that poster?
It's battery A.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm being told stream died.
Oh no.
Okay, just one moment. Hi! I'm currently eating it. Oh, never mind. It is no longer dead.
Okay, cool. That's good. So we need one more. There we go.
Thank you.
Who's that?
That's,
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? What you doing? You playing with friends?
thinking.
Okay, bye-bye.
So, I don't...
You don't...
I don't know what to think of this.
It's robot. What is there to think
It looks like
about?
a fucking Terminator.
That's only because...
It's the
I don't
teeth.
know. Yeah, I guess a little. It
It's the
looks
teeth.
like a skeleton. It does look like a skeleton.
Yeah, and like the Terminator is a robot skeleton.
Try... Okay, dropping the bit rate. How do I do that? Hold on. Let me hit up the settings. Output.
So...
Oh yeah, it isn't. Okay. It looks like I can't do that while the stream is going.
A golem
like-
and a six-pointed star in the same room. Yeah, so... I noticed that there's a six-pointed star. I wasn't gonna comment on it, though. That didn't feel worth commenting on, but... yeah. I noticed that. I still don't, see a reason to call the robot a golem. But, God, is this game gonna get into Kabbalah?
Okay,
Are we about to have this game do Kabbalah?
do what?
Kabbalah?
I don't think so? Okay, hold on.
Yes?
I am in, Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, Streamlabs is not doing it, yeah.
Oh no.
It doesn't let me change bitrate while I am in the process of doing anything with it. Yeah, we're stuck here. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh? Nope, never mind, we're stuck.
But anyway.
Yeah, I would have to stop and then start again.
The thing about Kabbalah is that...
And do we feel like doing that or not?
Just going to one stream? I mean, I'd be fine with that. Fuck. If we want to just go to one stream, I'd be fine with that.
No, I think, well, hold on. Let me check. Because, yeah, it's hard to say because what keeps happening is that it works and then it just stops working for like 2 seconds and then it goes back. But that is very annoying and I don't know why it's doing that. You know what? I think I'm just going to stop for like 2 seconds, change it, and then start it up again, if that's okay.
Wait, there's difficulty? This game has difficulty?
I don't know. I've never tried the other difficulties. I think I put it on hard and didn't do anything after that. Okay, one moment. Going to stop for a moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 11010.
What? Oh.
Anyway, the thing I was gonna say about Kabbalah is that you can, like, Kabbalah gets used in media very often in ways that, like, isn't described as being Kabbalah. So you have seen Kabbalah referenced in media without it being. Have you seen Eva?
Like Evangelion?
Yeah.
I started it, but I never finished it. I think I made it up to like episode 8 or something.
You've seen Kabbalah. Eva leans, like, the quotes Christian symbolism in Eva is very often not Christian and actually Kabbalah. Like, stuff about, like, a lot of, like, names in it are taken from Kabbalah. End of Evangelion goes super hard into the Kabbalah imagery. And so it's just like, I wouldn't put it past this game to use Kabbalah.
Well, I think, from what I'll say, I don't think it goes much further than just, like, naming conventions.
That's how it shows up a lot of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still, like... Heck out, there's a bug in my room. But, like, that's still, like, enough.
We are at lower bitrate, so hopefully this works better.
I have no idea what to do right now. Like, with the like tag, like, I get 400 hertz, but I don't know what to do with that. I think people go with go for Christian with Ava because of the crosses when angels die. Yeah, like, oh yeah, you're about to say, you're gonna say. What was that? Hello?
Hi, yes, I'm still here. I was just chewing vegetable.
I thought you were about to say something, and I was like, gonna let you say that. Okay. But yeah.
Just munch vegetable.
You must have just munched it.
So what
in
are
a way
the
that
items that we have again?
Like,
it's
trying to say something.
There's a bunch of name tags, and there was the star. The star looks like it's supposed to be divided up.
Well, it was divided up. We built it out of other things.
Oh, and then you combined it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I will pay attention from now
on. But yeah, the thing about, like, Ava is that, like, it's all, like, heavily built on, like, Jewish folklore, but, like, there's just, like, the most recognizable things are, like, Christian, because crosses are a Christian thing, and I think the supercomputers in it are named after the 3 wise men who visited Jesus as a baby. And it's just like, but then so much of the rest of it is appropriated from Jewish folklore. Okay, so, like, what am I doing here? I don't know.
You have to put the star somewhere, right?
Okay, so... I would think so, but, like, I don't know what it goes to. Oh! Interesting. Oh, okay.
We're using radios. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering how local radio stations are doing, because, like, maybe it's just my personal experience, but most of the time when I would have the radio, like, anybody would be listening to the radio, it's either because they're in a car on the way to work, or it's because they are currently at work and it's playing in the background. And now that people don't really do either of those things, at least not in public, then, like, Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, radio has to be suffering. It's also just, like, I don't, like, radio also just kind of sucks. Because, like, radio sucks because of, like, a feedback loop of, like, nobody listens to radio anymore. So radio will just get worse because there's less money in it. And then because it's worse, no one's gonna go listen to it. And that was the thing I've been... that was a thought I had.
I think it's...
Yeah?
I feel like... Well, I don't know. I think my thing at radio is like, why would you turn it on to listen to things that you don't want to hear when you could go on the internet and listen to something you actually want to hear? But...
And if you just want to listen, like, for the people who just want to listen to, like a bunch of music that's, like, that they didn't pick out, that's just, like, going, Spotify playlists.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of things that killed radio, but I think Spotify playlists were, like, the last nail in the coffin.
Well, yeah, too, because I think even then, like, if you wanted to be like, oh yeah, I want to listen to whatever's the most popular right now, you can just look that up. Like, you can just go, like, on the Billboard whatever charts and find it. And listen to radio, but through the internet. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Most radio stations have, like, you know, they stream live to the internet as well. I don't know, I guess this is also the death of, like, local radio advertisement jingles. Because I feel like every city has, like, one really specific radio station that has advertisements that are unique to that place, and nobody else, like, everybody in the city knows what these places are from the jingles, but nobody else outside the city has any clue what it is.
I feel like that's also, like, I feel like that happened, like, a decade and a half ago. Because, like, I don't know, personally speaking, I can't remember a time in my life where, like, I or my family was in a position where we would, like, be paying attention to the radio, except, like, my grandpa would listen to sports games on the radio. But that's, like, a very different thing.
Oh boy, that... I'm sorry, you just got hit with the funniest piece of lag, because the word radio just went full slow motion. You're like, yeah, listen to the... radio.
Yeah, that's good. So what the fuck are we doing?
Maybe you need to, like, clean the key or something?
Wait, is this a... Do we... Wait. Clean... Wow. Okay.
Wow, okay. Quote-unquote logic puzzles. Is that how you remove rust? By just, like, dunking it in oil?
Sure, why not?
I don't think that's how you remove rust.
And also, like, does it matter if a key is rusty? The key is just, like, the way that locks work, it's just like, the key just needs to go in and turn. Why does it, like, what about rust makes it unable to do that when there is no mechanism to it? All of the, like, thrust of it is the person turning it.
But you see,
like, Sigma just
shiny
sucks.
key equals key work, not shiny key equals key not work.
Oh hey, a screwdriver. A key. Okay. So what are these stages for?
For the aesthetic, I guess.
I mean, sure. Wait.
How else are we gonna have robot fashion shows?
Do we wash the robot? Okay. Does the key go in the robot? What about the screwdriver on the robot?
Have you tried the star on the robot?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I think I did, at least. So, screwdriver on this. Like, there are only... This room doesn't... this room actually doesn't have a ton of stuff to click on.
Either that or we just haven't found most of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So...
They're just having this conversation about cleaning? Like, Did Luna just think that Sigma would just clean it up by just dunking soap on top of it? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he seems like the kind of person who would try to clean in that way, but like...
Like, what the I don't know, I don't get, like... Oh! Okay! We were missing a thing! Yeah, I used the key on the lock.
Key. Hello?
Yeah, he could just use his shirt. They have claws. Right now, I thought I saw the key selected. Okay.
Yeah.
And that unlocks the middle one.
Presumably.
Ah.
There we go. Handle.
Are we going to Frankenstein's monster?
Maybe?
Are we... Are we going... We're gonna lift this thing up, aren't we? Ah. Why does one of them have underwear? Why does one of them have underwear? Why does only one of them have underwear? That's the kind of thing... That's the kind of thing that you have to do, like, all out, or else it's just supremely weird.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know, I think it's part of the puzzle, actually.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but it's like... that just makes it weird.
How else are we gonna make underwear jokes if we run out of characters that have underwear? A what? Oh. Lag. Lag.
Okay, so we combine these with the detergent. And now we have our cloth.
That is a weird description for an item.
What?
Just boxers soaked in detergent.
Uh-huh. So that's 120 volts, okay. Let's go look at the conversion chart that we have. Frequency list. Doesn't have volts, okay. 120 volts.
At least we know we're reading it correctly.
Yup. So... now we press the button and it might do a thing? Did that do a thing? Doesn't seem like it.
Nothing.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, you gotta get it to 120.
Okay. Enjoy the Bioshock hacking minigame? I've never played Bioshock. And I also have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
So,
can I explain it to you?
No, I get what I'm doing. It's just kind of like I'm trying to get like a perception of how this like works.
Mm. So basically, it needs to it passes through the numbers, and it needs to equal 120. Like all the numbers it passes through need to equal 120. I don't think you need to hit all of them though.
Yeah.
Because that would equal way more than 120.
That said, I don't get how to turn these on. Okay, there we go. So that's...
Yeah, I think it automatically
turns
100,
on
when
okay,
they're
this
like...
is 130,
yeah.
whatever.
Mm-hmm. I also think it needs to lead somewhere specific, but I don't remember where.
Cool.
Like, maybe it's next to the check button?
Okay, 125. Need to drop this by 20. That's... $5. 75. The fact that they're all angles is kind of annoying.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think this one I just kind of guessed until I got it. I don't think there's a strategy to approach this one with. You just guess until you inevitably get it.
I know, I don't know, I think I can get this. I'm just...
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just here munching sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty nice and good sandwich, though.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It has brie cheese in it, which automatically makes it better.
I'm not a big fan of cheese in general, TBH.
I don't know, I mean... Oh, wait, you had... Oh, so that's where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I'm like... I enjoy cheese a normal amount.
What is a normal amount to enjoy cheese?
Maybe like... enough that you would pay extra for fancy cheese, but not so much that you would take an entire vacation just to go eat cheese. You know?
Huh. I just don't like cheese.
But yeah, brie cheese is best cheese. Camembert also acceptable.
This is 5 too much.
Unless you pronounce it camembert, in which case, not acceptable anymore.
I'm just gonna get out and restart.
If you stole cheese, it would be Brie larceny. Brie.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, like... Yeah, I'm not much of, like, a strong cheese person. Like, Brie cheese is literally, like, a weak cheese, but, like, I like the creamy cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm eating ranch-flavored chips. Not like Doritos, they're just like ranch. They're like those kettle chips. But they're ranch-flavored. I don't know, they're fine. Like, I rate 6 out of 10, I guess. They're not the best ones, but also not the worst, I guess.
I like kettle chips.
Well, I don't know, I think the best chips I've had... There's this one grocery store. And it seems they're store-brand barbecue chips. Those are like my favorite. I don't know if this brand is carried anywhere else or if there's like any other brand that makes something that's similar to it, but yeah. Those are my favorite. And then I don't know, I also like
Wait. I've fallen for you all over again.
It was the first time.
Yeah.
That was the first time?
Yeah. Yeah, when did the... Did I miss something?
Something happened in another room.
Like, was that a joke? Weird joke, I guess. Let's press the button now, maybe. Also, I just noticed what this room is called.
What?
Golem Bay?
Oh, you didn't notice that before?
No. That was a different sound. It was a different sound this time. Oh. Okay.
Yet. Spooky eye robot. Hey, suggestion. Mod that turns that light blue. So then half of these robots just become sands.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to, like, write down what eyes are glowing, and I'm using, like, left, right, none, or both. But there's a problem with that when those are relative terms. But what I... I'm, like, trying to, like, figure out a way to, like, write down what all eyes are glowing. Here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, I still need to eat my second radish.
But... What? What?
Huh?
I have no idea what to be putting in here.
Sorry, I'm suffering from radish. Is it something we're supposed to know?
I have no idea.
Cool. I mean, I somehow don't feel like this is the best approach to doing this.
Look, I'll get it eventually. I will get it eventually.
What's it called, like brute forcing or something? When you like just put in every random selection of characters?
What was that? What was that?
What's it called, like brute forcing? I think.
Yeah, no,
like...
that I was trying to brute force it, which is not a good method. So we already used this. This doesn't matter anymore. So like. Oh! Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it!
You do? Because
yeah.
I know.
Because they have eyes glowing, and the eyes correlate to which letters we need to do.
Ah, I see.
But the problem is, which way are we supposed to read this? I think I get it though. Give me a sec to write this all down, which might be a bit.
Oh, right, because you're a smart notebook person.
Yeah. My fucking notebook writing has saved me so many times. Like,
of course. How else would we document which characters have teeth?
I mean, there's that, but also, like, I have the memory of a goldfish, which, as you can imagine, is quite fitting.
Someone here is like, who needs notebooks? Phone picture gang. Maybe for some other things, maybe not for this game, though. I definitely am becoming a phone picture person, though. For school and stuff. Back in the olden times where you could, like, actually take a picture of the slideshow.
It's been years since I've been in school.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends, though, because, like, for certain things I would take notes, but sometimes it's just, like, basic information that doesn't really need to be written down, then you can just go for phone photo. Like, it's not a replacement for taking notes, but it's a replacement for, you know, writing down the date and time and place of a thing.
Okay, so...
But on the other hand, most of the teachers I've had would just, like, upload their slideshows online, so students could find them. Oh, that was a real word for a second.
Fuck!
I feel like you got the first part right, because the first part looks like a word.
Yeah! Beacon...
Yeah, with the E.
No. I wanted to back out.
With the e-learning stuff, you can easily take screenshots even if you aren't supposed to. Yeah. I think for us too, because the system we were using for online, it was basically just teachers like uploading like PDFs or MP4s of them narrating the slideshow. So yeah, it was literally just like download file, watch file. And yeah, no, I think they did end up having some issues with students just like re-uploading lectures elsewhere, but...
Okay, so which way am I... really, like, the question is, which way am I supposed to be reading this as? Because this gets me beacon, going left to right.
Mm-hmm.
What counts as left to right with this one? Is it starting with the two eyes, one over here, and going down this way? Or is it starting over here and going down this way?
To be honest, I feel the fact that beacon is an actual word means that you just do whichever one will lead you to an actual word.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know why they would put beacon as the first one and then just put a bunch of scrambled letters as the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only uploaded the unimportant stuff. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know, I think for us too, like, I had one class last semester where we started the semester with, like, regularly uploaded lectures, and then by the end of the semester, we were literally just, like, we were getting, like, one PDF of the slides uploaded at, like, 1 a.m. on a Sunday kind of thing, like, yeah, that teacher was just, like, barely making it out of the semester. The last 2 semesters of my sign language class, online.
Beacon.
Oh god, online sign language class, that sounds terrible. Yeah, I think some teachers too, especially less so in last March, but like more so in the fall. I know there were some teachers who are like, yeah, we literally have no way of preventing cheating, so we're just going to accept. Like, I know one teacher, he's like, every assignment is going to be open book because I have no way of proving that you're not sitting there with an open book. Like,
I know that there were, like,
yeah,
some like, seriously, like, terrible anti-cheating shit.
Yeah, I think most schools stopped that after people were like, hey, this is either unethical or literally going to make it more difficult to do tests. So, because I think it was also just, like, a matter of teachers being able to figure out how to use the technology. Because many of them were not properly instructed. They were just kind of thrown to it and then expected to succeed with things they didn't know how to use. So, yeah, I know I had one teacher who's like, yeah, I just specifically rebuilt the exam around it being open book rather than trying to, like, actually proctor an online exam.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just, like, writing out what the possibilities can be with the letters I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the school's enforcing programs that, like, yeah, unethically intrusive. Well, I think some of them, too, also had issues with, like, for instance, I think, wasn't there one that, like, required you to, like, stand up to show the room? Or, like, you know, wouldn't account for, like, things like wearing glasses when it was doing face recognition. So it's like, well, you have screwed over people in wheelchairs and also people with glasses, which is, like, like, a lot of people wear glasses. Like, this shouldn't be a thing that you have to plan around.
I have, like, IRL, I wear glasses, and if I take them off, I can't, like, my computer screen without my glasses is a blurry mess of colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also, yeah, somebody else, yeah, also, like, the obvious, yeah, that's true, also, people who don't have webcams, yeah, that can also be a thing. Yeah, because my when I got my PC...
I took off my glasses to prove a point, and that was a miserable experience.
Yeah, I mean, mine, I wear them most of the time when I'm out, because I'm nearsighted, but not that nearsighted, just to a degree that it's vaguely inconvenient. Like, I can't read fast food menus or see what bus is coming if I have my glasses off. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's not super terrible. I remember once I was at Tim Hortons, and I was looking at the menu, and my eyesight, like, I didn't have my glasses on, and my eyesight was good enough to read, like, the items on the menu, but not good enough to see what the prices were. So I'm like, I guess I'll just, like, make my order and accept whatever price it ends up as, because I can't see what any of this costs.
Okay, like, I have figured out the order that this is supposed to be in, and it's, like, headache-inducing. So, like, excuse me while I stand up and, like, flip my head upside down to try and conceptualize it better. Like... God. This is terrible.
Time to break that face tracking.
Oh, yeah, no. It's... Godspeed, it is trying its best. H. O. Oh, Beacon of Hope. Okay. Okay. I got there. And all it took was, like, breaking face tracking.
Beacon of Hope? Is this Danganronpa?
I mean, I have seen people say that this game is more influenced by Danganronpa.
Yes. Super spoiler. Definitely real spoiler. 0 is Nagito Komaeda.
No, that's Dio. Dio is definitely, the, Komaeda of this game.
I think the thing with Komaeda is that it's like... I feel like Komaeda just becomes like this archetype of guy in death game who decides to make your life difficult. Because there's a few other characters that I'm like, I would classify as a Komaeda, because they literally just like... They make your life more difficult. Sometimes for good reasons, sometimes for bad reasons, sometimes for no reason. Like yeah, Kokichi I would classify as a Komaeda. Or even Byakuya to a certain extent.
Well, Byakuya is more of like prototypical Komaeda. Okay, so we have one of these. And I have no idea where to start fighting the other one.
Is there another one?
Yeah! Right. There's always two, right?
Really?
Not that one.
Oh, the other, Sorry, I thought there was like another code. Oh, well, I mean the other code, like...
Yeah.
Because yeah, the one we have, is that for, info, or is that for the key?
That's the key. The other password
Okay.
comes from reading the eyes in a different way.
Oh
I'm
no.
going to scream.
Lag.
Okay, time to do this shit all over again. Cool.
Yee.
R B E M E A I C O N N I.
What?
What?
Does it spell anything, or is it just like a bunch of letters?
It's a bunch of letters that are used to, like, based on the position of the eyes on the golems, because they have eyes that are glowing. So it's like, one eye glowing will be R. The other eye glowing would be B. Both eyes glowing would be RB.
Yeah.
Okay, so O, S, C, F, E, N, H, C, O, E, P, E. Time for me to go mad figuring this out. Okay, so I assume the other way to read this is this way. Is like using this as the top row and the other one as the bottom row. And that immediately doesn't get me a word. Because it starts with RBM.
Boom.
It's RBMA O-I.
To be honest, that doesn't even spell a word backward.
Yeah. So I'm going
even
to
if you're-
assume that I read it that wrong.
Sorry, chair creaks. There we go.
So... go the other way, I guess?
I guess we have no choice.
R. What that gets me immediately is RM. Which doesn't work.
Ain't that one of the BTS boys? Yeah, there is somebody in BTS named RM, right?
I have no
because
idea.
he used to be called Rat Monster, and then everyone was like, that was a dumb name, and then now he just goes by RM. And like, to be fair, it was kind of it is kind of a dumb name. I was very much one of those people at the time. I'm like, wait, this guy called himself Rat Monster?
I know nothing about BTS. Okay, so going the other way gets me RMCNNI.
RMCMNI.
Which gets me, even less. Here.
Does it spell anything backwards?
INNCRM?
In Crim? Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, so, rough sketch of the room. Okay, so time for me to get, putting the piece of paper against my screen.
We are at this level. We are at this level.
No, I do not want the solution because I can do this. The art that we have had for this game is that we are much smarter now. And, I appreciate that, because being dumb was bad.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so...
Full genius. 10 bajillion IQ. Egg and face. This is what happens when you train your brain cell.
Okay, so...
You work out your brain cell. Big brain.
So,
Got anything?
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm just,
okay.
writing,
Yeah, every time there's no movement on the screen, I'm like... Yeah, every time there's no movement on the screen, I'm like, oh no, did it lag? But sometimes there just is no movement on the screen.
God, that's the same position that, Mathwiz and I are in with our, collabs. It's we have had so many tech issues, and it's anytime we don't hear the other, it's what went wrong? Okay. Okay.
I mean, we can always give up.
Someone
because if we already have the key.
Someone in chat has offered to give me the solution, but I have this.
Yeah, it's how desperate are we?
I can do this, I think.
No. Internet?
I can still hear you. Hello?
Okay, because, yeah, you just went...
Oh no. Oh no.
You just turned into, an AO, the AOL sound connection, a...
Okay, this is just, I'm going to... No, not that. I wrote everything down, so, now I can just look at this, and, this can conceptualize it better.
Yeah.
What words can I get from this? Okay, like... At this point, if I give up, I'm just gonna feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, we've already come this far.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it ends.
Hmm.
No. God, the biggest problem I'm having with this is, like, I have a terrible conception of space internally.
Mm-hmm.
This brain does not conceptualize spaces in, like, a grounded way.
I would like to help, but also you're the one with everything written down.
Yeah, and, like, I would share my notes with you, but I actually don't know how. So it's like... Because I can...
I was gonna say do it over Discord, and then I remember that we're already using Discord. I can't do anything.
So, like, epoch, maybe? Is epoch one of the words?
I mean, it sounds like a word.
It is a word. I'm
Yeah, it is a word, but, like, it sounds like a word that would show up here.
Yeah, because it's like beacon of hope, epoch of something else could work.
Despair.
The letter D does not show up a single time.
Well, I'm trying to think, because presumably it would be something that would be the opposite of hope. Epoch of... How many letters do we have left? E-P-O-C-H-O-F.
Okay, epoch is not the word.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
5 more letters.
Okay, so...
Epoch of... Sad? That's not enough characters.
Epoch is not the word.
Man. Would have been cool if it was.
It's kind of like... I don't know, like, this is, like, really mind-bending. Just because, like, there are 3 different things that I have to be thinking about, which is the way that the letters correlate to each robot, the way that the eyes correlate to each robot, and the ways that those correlate to how I should be reading them. And it's just like, once you combine those, I think that's where this becomes too far.
Yeah, are we desperate enough to ask for an answer?
Someone has offered it in chat. I specifically told them no.
You will not take them up on that on that offer. I feel like I keep forgetting words lately, but I also feel like I'm just like on autopilot so much that I have like, especially at work, like I'll have like 4 distinct phrases that I need to say, and then I'm just like autopiloting, and then sometimes I just ask people the wrong ones. Like once I saw somebody in the store, like a customer, and I went to ask them if they needed any help, and then I guess my brain just switched like into the wrong gear, and I just started doing a COVID screening. Like, I just jumped straight into like, do you have any COVID symptoms? Have you been outside the country in the past 14 days? Have you been in close contact? I'm like, what? Okay. So I have to order one backseat,
okay,
please.
you know what? You know fucking what? If I'm gonna be using the memo thing, I'm gonna make this easier for myself.
Okay. Someone here has also offered to, in their words, I would like to order one backseat, please. Are we gonna accept their order?
Okay, so Okay, here
Or
we
unless
go.
they were commenting on my other line.
Oh god. My handwriting is awful when using a drawing tablet.
I have... Oh yeah, order not offer. Okay, so never mind. Cancel the backseat order. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever used a drawing tablet. I think I did like once, like I had a friend who had one and I'm like, hey, can I try it out? And I tried it and I'm like, I'm bad at this.
Yeah, I mean, I've like actually tried to be an artist. And it never worked out.
I think my thing is that like when I write or draw or whatever, like I usually tend to put my hand, like drag my hand along the side of whatever it is I'm writing on. So obviously you can't do that with a drawing tablet or like messes up the sensor. So yeah, I'm just like trying to draw with my arm in the air and I'm like, this isn't working.
Yeah, so I can't believe I fucking took out my drawing tablet for this. I use this thing like once every 6 months. Okay, so...
You've never used it to draw art. Wait, so then have you used it to draw other things?
No, I have used it to draw art before.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to somebody in chat. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess you could use it for like handwriting stuff.
So
just take notes.
This is how it was the first time. Let's flip it.
Oh yeah, and 3D modeling, yeah. I don't know, I've never had one. I've considered getting one, but I don't know what I would do with it because I'm not much of an art person either. I cannot draw anything more complicated than an egg.
The thing I just realized, I should be flipping left and right.
Yeah?
Yeah, because if we're flipping it, left and right are going to be different.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I lost drawing and belly since middle school. Oh yeah, same. I don't know, I think the other thing, I guess as I started high school, I kind of got out of drawing. Like, I got more into, like, performance arts than I did with visual arts. And I just kind of fell off from there.
Oh, in high school, I was just depressed.
Yeah, I did music stuff, but I think that's also because my elementary school had, like, absolutely nothing in terms of arts for anything. So when I got to high school, I'm like, oh god, I gotta do all the theater and all the music, everything I can. Because, like, yeah, my elementary school had absolutely nothing beyond what was curriculumly mandatory, like, yeah, so I'm like, oh, we can put on a play? We can sing in a choir?
Yeah, I mean, my dad worked with books. He doesn't really do that anymore, but like books were always like an omnipresent thing as a kid. So I was sort of, I was like a very literary kid. So the expectation was I was going to be an author.
Yeah, I think for me, I read and wrote a lot as a kid too, so I kind of had that same path, and then again, I think I just fell off it in high school.
Yeah, it like, I don't know. I did eventually end up becoming a writer, but it's like, between middle school and like, a few years back, I just did not write. Outside of like, stuff for school.
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
yeah, obviously I still do school assignments and stuff.
I wanted to see if the like eraser side of my tablet pen would function as an eraser here, but that's just for like drawing programs.
Someone in chat says, I regret not taking an art class, but at the same time I'm glad I didn't for other reasons. Yeah, I think it depends too, like on the quality of the art teachers at your school, because I know I have seen art classes with varying quality of teachers. I remember the one at my school, I think, in my high school. She was known for just being kind of rude. She was really condescending towards, like, students who didn't speak English as a first language. So you had, like, international students who, like, obviously were ESL, and like, for instance, like I think somebody said once there was an assignment where she was like, oh yeah, here is a pineapple, draw this pineapple in this such and such style. And one student was like, hey, what's a pineapple? Because they were ESL and had never heard the word pineapple before. And then she just like, instead of just being like, oh yeah, it's this fruit, pull up a picture, she just like, I don't know, she like picked up an example or something and she's like, pineapple. And it's like, no, like,
that's just being racist.
They're ESL. They're not dumb. They're ESL. Like, you can be smart in a different language. You can know what a pineapple is in a different language. You didn't need to.
Yeah, no, that's just being racist.
But yeah, no, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sure there's good art teachers. We just didn't have one of them.
I got gibberish again.
Ugh.
OSCEEP BMEEICN. Like, I don't think I'll be able to solve this one.
Yeah, maybe we should give up.
Um,
Or we can order the back seat again.
Yeah. Also, you keep saying backseat, and I keep hearing vaccine.
Ah, yes, the vaccine gamer. Prevents you from being bad at gaming until, like, before you're bad at gaming.
I'm putting away my drawing tablet. I'm giving up.
We're gonna vaccinate you against gamer.
So, yeah, give us the answer. Now we wait for chat to catch up.
No, you are gonna be vaccinated against gamer. You will be immune to gamer.
Use the eyes that aren't lit up. I'm going to scream. Okay, use the eyes that aren't lit up. Got it. Okay, so...
You can't see it, but I just tapped my forehead. I just tapped the side of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it went. You didn't see it, but I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And do the smart person glasses adjustment.
Okay, so... Wait,
Oh yeah, the other day at work, I was doing like welcoming people and doing like the COVID screening, which now instead of like narrating out all the questions, I usually just point them to a sign that has all the questions written. So basically, we had this group of kids walk in, and they were maybe like 11 or, 10, 11, 12, like they were like young but like old enough to be in a mall by themselves. And there was a group of boys that came in, and when I redirected them towards the sign, there was like 4 of them. So one of them like leaned in to read the sign, and then his friend pushes him aside, and his friend is like, "Move aside, Richard. You can't read." And I'm like,
what?
I don't know. It was funny because the kid that pushed him aside had glasses too. Like it was very much like this group of children feels fictional.
Yeah.
It's like this feels like a fictional group of children, and then because the kid who was like originally who got like presumably Richard who got pushed aside, he looked kind of like 40, so I'm like, this feels very much like a group of like stereotype children. Like we just need to have like art kid and like I don't know, because we got glasses kid, we got tough kid, we just need like art kid and maybe like it's like I don't know, it's one of those things you like meet a group of people and you're like somehow you are real.
I don't think I got a word here?
Then what did you get?
Oh, wait!
Oh,
Okay.
got a word?
Yeah.
My phone is buzzing. Why is my phone buzzing?
Let's just hope I can spell.
Not for any good reason.
One sec, I'm gonna tab out of the game and, like, Google the word that I think it is. Just to make sure. Okay.
I feel like if you Google, like, the word that you think it is, you think you're just gonna come up with a bunch of, like, Zero Escape-related articles? Because I know that happens
every... It's a very common word.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Because I was thinking, like... You know when you play Persona 5 or any Persona game where you have to answer questions in, like, the school classroom? And every single time I tried to Google, you just come up with, like, game forums of people who are also playing Persona and needed answers to the same questions. It's like nobody else.
You mean you don't just randomly know Japanese history and stuff?
Mm-hmm. But no, yeah, it was just more like there were specific pieces of information that nobody ever seems to need to know unless you're playing a Persona game.
I mean, granted, I haven't played too much of any Persona game, but, like, in the instances where I saw that, it was just kind of, like, stuff you probably would know if you went to high school in Japan.
Yeah, well, no, some of them are weirdly specific. Like, I think there was a question in 5 about, like, how many sides does a soccer ball have, or, like, weirdly specific trivia.
Uh-huh.
Like, if a teacher legitimately asked us this in class, everyone would be like, huh? Or I think there was that one teacher who, like, dresses like she's from ancient Egypt, who will ask you questions about ancient Egypt sometimes, or something like that. I don't remember how many... I don't even remember what the answer was. Soccer ball has infinite sides. I don't know, wasn't it like... It was like 22 or something. I don't know, because they're like... The soccer balls are made of, like, hexagons, right? They're not, like, perfectly round.
They're definitely a shape.
Yeah. They're not, like, a circle. They're circular, but they're not a circle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you have enough sides on any, like... An object with enough sides will eventually just be a sphere.
That's true.
And here's the updated map.
They're made of hexagons and pentagons. I guess soccer balls are really just like low poly sports balls. Like, because yeah, they're not like perfectly round. They got like sides. Yeah, they're just low poly sports balls.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm glad I managed to figure that out. And it was almost my own bad handwriting that ruined it for me.
Oof.
Because I wrote it down and then went back to read what I wrote, and I was like, Remini, Sem H-E. Because I read the N that I wrote as an H. And it was like, oh.
I'm so sorry. You seem to lag through every time you're explaining anything important. And then when we're talking
I wrote an N so bad it was an H.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems every time you go to explain something important, it ends up lagging out, but every time we're talking about something unimportant, then it's, like, smooth and fine.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. Oh, thank you for subscription on me. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm still surprised that, like... Why was this called the Golem Bay? Like...
Because it's a bay that contains golems.
But... Golems are, like, a thing! They're not just this! These aren't golems! even in like D&D, which kind of bastardizes the concept, like these aren't even that.
I suppose anybody can make a thing and call it that. Oh.
Yeah, but like words have meaning.
No.
Yes?
Lag.
Oh no.
Sorry, there was lag. You got so angry that it started lagging out.
Yep. But yeah, but like, golems are like a specific thing. And this has, like, there's just like a path of like the original golem stories to like D&D to this.
Hold up, governor. Okay, I need to find out what this sounds like in Japanese. Cause this... Oh, we got a washi user in here.
What? What?
Localizing it by making him incredibly British. Dang.
What?
Yep. They're robots. It's robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they mentioned that, but
there's a point.
確かに伝説上のゴーレムは自分で動く泥人形のことや。ただし本家のゴーレム班は 汎用自立制御型労働電子機械の略称。
There is no chance that Vtuber Studio can properly capture the range of emotions my face is going through right now.
まあ自分で動く主人の命令に忠実に従うっちゅう。
Wait.
にしろここにおる連中はみんなゴーレム
But
や
God, I just took a breath of water, drinking water, and now I need to do it again. Throat. After spending the entire room ranting about, like, portrayals of, like, Jewish folklore in media, we get this.
I feel like that's just like either it's a localization choice that they did think about or one that they didn't think about.
For what?
For like the choice of kosher.
Yeah. I mean,
because like I don't think there's not like really an equivalent
it's an appropriate
word in Japanese.
I mean, I imagine it's like kosher.
Yeah, but like not one that's commonly used in this way.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it was translated that way because they've already invoked so much like so much Jewish stuff as like very intentionally.
Yeah.
But
さよか。ほならしゃあないな。末尾の3桁を取って5。あ、自分でも。
Buggered.
So what the fuck is this doing?
There's just robots here now.
一応初対面やさかい継承ぐらいは知っとるのはアリス班のことだけやないでシグマ班のことそれから他の6人のどうして知らんことこの施設のあちこちには中でもレンズの直径はわずか本体は壁の中に埋め込まれとるがとにかくそのカメラによって捉えられた映像リアルタイムで施設のメインコンピュータ
I like to
ー
think
はそこにア
that
クセ
this
スして
robot can like drink beer for no apparent reason.
もしかして
ちゃうわしがゼロ班なわけないが
I've been raided.
ゼロ班は
Thank you,
こ
Eggy
の施設
Drago.
のありとあらゆる電子的な機能
We are here with a robot.
一方
And I am losing my
Another
fucking
egg.
mind. I don't like. I am kind of speechless right now. But
It's Zero Escape It with robots. What did you expect?
I didn't expect it to be Jewish.
Yeah, we're on the second Zero Escape game. We are partway through, so for anyone who's here and has not...
Anyone who just jumped in is.
Yeah, is going to be quite confused, and that's okay.
You just jumped into a fish losing her fucking mind.
Gotta go eat dinner. Ha, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your munch and crunch. Yes. You know, now that I think of it, whenever I get rated, it's almost always by a channel that is also Eggy.
Egg-tubers United.
Yes, the Egg Alliance.
I think we've talked before about how, like, C-tube is, like, its own big thing.
E-tube?
C-tube.
It has a name?
C-tube. Like, ocean, sea.
Yeah.
Yeah, C-tube.
Well, I mean, sea is like, okay, I think the thing with ocean and like marine life is that that's a pretty broad theme, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of places you can go with it. But
Yeah.
egg is very specific.
Yeah. But it's like, C-tube is, like, massive. I think it is just, like, the bit, like, I mean, I'm biased because I'm in it, and so, like, I see people talking about it a lot. But it does definitely feel like it's, like, if not the biggest, like, sub-community, in, like, as far as, like, VTuber themes go, like, one of the biggest. But I do think it's neat that, like, for all of the egg tubers are going to know each other.
Somebody actually made a list. I can't remember who. Multiple people have made lists of
Nice.
Eggy VTubers. Because, like, there's one called Carton. I know I made one of them, but then I forgot to update it. So it's not completed. I know there's one called Carton. Yeah. But yeah, no, it seems that also too, as of now, almost all except one, I think, of Eggtubers I have followed. So yes, we are the Egg Alliance.
Yeah. There is like a similar thing with like a niche sub-community for deep sea C-tubers.
Like just like deep sea ones in particular?
Yeah. Because there's only like 3 of us.
Yeah, because I think I'm
the only one who, like, is actually debuted and stuff, too.
Yeah, I need to, like, organize some kind of egg night. Just need to do, like, Among Eggs or something. I need to see if I can get enough eggs for that.
Just get a full carton.
Full carton. Among Eggs.
That sounds
Well, how many people do you need? How many people do you need for, like, a game of Among Us? Like, isn't it, like, 9? Or is 9 the maximum?
I have no idea.
Because I know there's, like, a minimum of how many people you need, but also, like, a minimum of, like, how many people you need for it to actually be fun. So,
I
don't know.
think I'm pretty sure, like, my only exposure to my only, like, watching exposure to Among Us is letting reruns, occasional streams of it. And I think that for that they have 10.
Yeah, well, usually it's one of those things where they're like, let's just get as many people as possible.
Mhm.
Like,
And I mean,
And
that
that's
works-
usually the case.
That works for Learning Ready Run because it's like a company that has like a ton of people in it.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it has like 20 or 30 people. So pulling 10 people out is like
Yeah,
a
that's not
problem.
hard. I think the other thing with Among Us that, from what I've seen, it seems like a good game if you have people who speak multiple languages, because you don't need high level of skill in the other people's language to be able to play properly. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta know the word sus.
Imposter,
You know,
don't vote me
imposter,
off,
sus, vote, maybe the color names. PC crashed. Oh no! Sorry, I broke it. But yeah, you just gotta have basic knowledge of the other language, and you can get pretty far.
And also like
Hey,
context.
Windows.
Context, if you don't know a
Yeah.
word, context will take you far. So I'm not surprised that like Among Us is popular in YouTube spaces. It's just I know. Personally speaking, I have never played it. I have played like other variants of it, like I've played like Mafia, Werewolf, whatever.
Yeah, Mafia, Werewolf. Actually, I remember when I was playing Among Us for the first time, I'm like, wait a second, this is just Mafia with extra steps. Like, Mafia, except that people actually have an alibi. Eggy imposter? Eggposter.
And it also reminds me of there like 6 or 7 months after Among Us was huge, Nocia came out. Did you ever hear about that?
I still need to play that. I remember seeing the trailer and I'm like, this looks cool, and then
I'm
I
like
forgot.
20 loops into it.
Is it good?
I mean, I'm only like 20 loops into it. It's I think I'm still.
That sounds like a
tutorial.
lot.
Well, it's like each loop is basically explaining like some new mechanic, and it's like maybe two loops for you to get this new mechanic, but it's like from what I heard, it takes like hundreds of loops to beat it.
Oh, okay.
But like
yeah.
that game is just like a werewolf or whatever. It's very basic.
Well, I feel too. It's really weird because I think I've been complaining about this before. Every time I go onto like a trailer or something for any kind of murder mystery related game, or any kind of like detective type game, there's always going to be a comment that's like, haha, this is just like Among Us. And it's like,
but like, okay, no, I think Nocia, even if it was in development before Among Us, like Among Us is like definitely. You can't have
an influence.
You can't have two space-based werewolf games without them getting comparisons.
Yeah. Zero Escape is like Among Us. No. Oh boy, murder? Is that an Among Us reference?
But yeah, I want to play more of Nocia. It's just kind of like, it's a very repetitive thing that like, pushing through the tutorial is kind of hard, and it's also like, it has such cool character designs, and then it just does nothing with them. And it's like,
boy.
I want to know more about these characters, and that's just not what the game is, at least so far.
Oh boy, we got to this. Hold on. Earlier, I was trying not to laugh because when we first entered this room, I think it was Ennui who had sent a message that says, "Hello, governor. Let me tell you what Chinese room is all about." Yep, we're about to get into more explanations.
So.
We're getting more of these Schrodinger's cat, etc. things.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I mean, this sounds familiar, but yeah, I don't think I've heard of it outside of Zero Escape.
I wouldn't be surprised if Zero Escape made up at least a few of these.
Well, no, this one sounds real. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Let's see. Okay, if I put in Chinese room... Okay, so it does seem like a thing.
The Chinese room is a really big one. What do you mean by that?
It means the room is really big.
Does it?
She's stuck in a really, really big room in China.
I've seen it come up
I
to
don't
explain what determines sentience and AI and stuff. I've had more than one professor explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm googling it, and it does seem to be a real thing.
Interesting.
ない単なるわしなんちゅうかそう考えた方がそう
In it?
まあ
I know, every time I think Sigma is growing on me, he, like, goes and disproves that.
彼らはきっとこの部屋の中にはきっちりと会話が成立しとるわけやからそう
Yeah, it's like, oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I like Sigma more than Junpei, just because, like, regardless of whether or not you like the personality, at least Sigma has one.
I know, I thought Junpei
whereas I find Junpei's pretty plain.
I thought he was fine.
I don't know, I just thought he was kind of, I don't know, plain. I don't know, maybe Sigma's just sassy, so he has better witty remarks than Junpei did. Junpei's been coasting on the success of Funyarimpa for his entire career as a character.
I don't know, I like Junpei. He's neat.
それがわしにとっては要するにほらさっきの中
じゃあロボットにとって
なんでそう肉体を維持していく上で
Hello?
もっと一緒やないか
He's like, use your loaf. I'm like, is that a real piece of British slang?
I have no idea.
Any British people here can confirm or deny this?
小部屋の中に閉じ込められたいい子はんみたいな存在せやけど人間かって同じかもしれへんやろ誰かの問いそれに見合った適切な答えよそれは証明不可能やしそもそも証明する
This was like an autism Twitter discourse like a year and a half ago, wasn't it?
Maybe? I don't know. I don't end up on that part of Twitter very often.
I mean, most people I am like mutuals with and follow on Twitter are autistic, so I see a lot of those discourses.
Yeah, I don't know. I think at this point, like...
So it's like,
I think maybe it's just because I'm working again. I'm not on Twitter as much.
But it's just like, this is a discourse that I'm pretty sure I saw about, like... basically, like, mental scripts.
なぜなら他者の中に自我が重要なのは
Just quit work. Oh my god, work. I'm being like... No, somebody in my chat was like, just quit work. I don't know. For me right now, it's like, I'm part-time, but I'm scheduled like I'm full-time.
Right,
Which
I've seen you talk about that.
Yeah. And then they're gonna have to change the schedules, I think, for the next few weeks because of stuff. Just tell them to stop. If I was a store, I would simply have more employees. Well, because they keep saying they're gonna hire more people, but I'm still waiting for that to happen. Yeah. I think the problem for me right now is just like, because there's nothing else going on outside of work, it just kind of gets to the point where I'm like, what did I used to do before? Like, at one point I did have a life outside of the retail job, but like, what did I do with it?
So, what I am learning is that these things are actually just Terminators.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh no, he's dead. That's so
Tells you everything
tragic.
important and then instantly dies. I don't know. I kind of liked him.
I'm glad
Personality.
he's dead.
How dare. Disrespectful.
I'm ready to move on.
How do I make myself frown?
別のチームが先走ったんだ。とにかく例のそう。
Ah, I can't frown. I used to be able to frown. Maybe I need to like... Ah, man. I don't know how to frown angrily. Like, I can frown, but then I just look sad, but I don't know how to frown angrily. Like,
I think I have anger in like in my model's emotions, but I don't want to mess with all of those because that always ends up being a mess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually have expressions. I just have to use, you know, face puppetry to get it to work.
Ah.
So, usually, like, the mouth can do a surprising amount of things. Like, I can go ah, or I can smile. Like, it differentiates there. So it's not like I need to change expression for that. Eyebrows don't move much, but they move a little bit. Yeah, mostly it's just like getting the eyes to look right. I don't know, I feel like VTuber puppetry is like an interesting thing, because some people are definitely better at it than others, and having a model that's like high quality and bouncy and stuff doesn't necessarily mean that it's being used well. Like, I'm trying to think of examples. Like, I know the other day I was watching a stream of a VTuber, and basically his thing is that like he's supposed to be like a bartender, so he's standing at a bar, and there was one other model with him, and at one point like one of the models went to go off screen, so you know he does the thing where they like click and drag to get off the screen, and then what the other guy did was like he like leans back. I guess he just like leaned back in his chair, but it makes the model smaller, and it was a cool effect because it looks like he's like stepping back to let the other person through, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was. I'm like, that's a cool effect. Gives it like a tangible sense of space.
なんだよこれルールの補足 AB ゲーム対戦相手とその双方言い換える少なくおいなあありませんでしたいやーこの目
More exposition time.
I feel like when you know what you know about Dio at this point, like everything, like all of his animations kind of feel sarcastic. Like he's like, oh no, oh no.
I mean, he already felt like everything was sarcastic.
Yeah, but like even more so now.
Oh hey, Alice is probably dead now. Oh wait.
Not yet.
You know, is she actually gonna live this time?
I mean, technically, the only reason that she died in that timeline was because we didn't find her fast enough. But there is a timeline where you find out where she was, and then you can find her in the other place. Or something like that.
Rip Cork, I guess. That's still happening.
Yeah, well, it seems like in every timeline, at least one of them goes missing.
慌てて通路に引き返し
クオーク君のそうじゃ
もしかしたら
そう思ったわしらは
でも
わかった。とにかく手分けして探してみよう。もう一度この英会の各部屋を一通りさらってみて。
了解です。それじゃあみんなは先に行ってて。
You know,
Yeah. What?
Fi's design would make for a good Komaida.
No, you don't have to say it like that. No.
Look, if she was a bastard twin content on causing problems, that design would sell it.
It would work, yeah. Alternate universe where Fi is the Komaeda.
this the Dio like background and twist, except it's Fi instead.
You still haven't played Your Turn to Die, have you?
No,
No. Okay. Well, I guess I won't open my mouth. Won't open my mouth there.
I know it has a Komaida.
It has a Komaida. I don't think I can. No, I think you know what it is because I remember once when I was on Discord, I'm like, I'm gonna bet that this character is gonna be the Komaida, and then you're like, I'm gonna look this up out of curiosity, and then you did. So I think you might already know.
I remember doing that. I remember doing that. I don't remember what character it was.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I mean, like, I can just like.
But I mean, the thing is, I was right. I was right. I was definitely right. I actually was right on that count.
But I don't remember which character it was. So.
Can maintain that surprise.
Oh yeah. This room again.
Wow, multicultural pantry.
Yeah, that's. I recognize
impressive.
Like some of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have like German, East European, Korean.
Indonesian? I think nasi goreng. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know goreng is like an Indonesian word, I think.
Okay, is that last one Thai? I'm not super familiar with the Thai language. So that's just like a very like uneducated guess.
Yeah, it's like a guess made based on.
And here's Italian. Also, wow, yeah, she just gorged herself on this.
That's assuming that she's the one who ate all of it.
But like, she was commenting on how it tasted, so she at least tried some of all of that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm being told. Yeah, Turtle says nasi goreng is Indonesian. Well, I figured because I know mie goreng is like Indonesian because it's like a noodle dish. So I'm assuming nasi goreng might be like some kind of rice dish or something.
Five voice. I'm 20.
I'm 20. Okay, the last one is Thai. Okay, I've received confirmation on that.
Cool. I know my Asian languages.
Well, I don't know. Phi does look 20.
Oh yeah, no, like that joke was
like she does look like a grad student, to be honest.
Yeah. She looks like a grad student or a high schooler in the Danganronpa universe. Wait, why does she look like she's 13?
Yeah, I did not get that vibe at all.
Yeah, no, she's like definitely an adult.
The only way maybe I could see 13 would be like if you look at her outfit and you're like, okay, maybe that's how I wanted to dress when I was 13. But like, the rest of the appearance-wise, she looks definitely adult.
This is a new sprite, I think.
Yeah, this one's new.
It's an odd sprite, TBH. Doesn't fit her vibe. Wow!
Sigma is just really bad at guessing ages.
Yeah. Maybe he's face blind.
I don't think that makes you bad at guessing ages, though. That just makes you bad at, like, recognizing individual faces.
I don't know, I feel like Ace would be bad at guessing people's ages.
I don't know, I'm trying to think, because, like... You know what? I'm gonna stop talking because I just almost accidentally spoiled something. So maybe. But yeah.
Oh boy.
I was thinking maybe. Oh wait, my dishes are hitting each other. But
If he thought she was 13, why did he instantly start hitting on her at the start of the game? Hey! Hey, Sigma. Hey. Yeah, that's a good question. Hey, Sigma,
I
what
mean,
the
okay,
fuck?
here's the thing. If Fi is supposed to look 13, then like, how old is Clover? Does Clover look to him? Like,
She's a toddler.
2?
Like, a toddler does look like a 13-year-old who is, like, trying to dress like an adult, as I said.
Yeah. Presumably he thinks Quark is like 18 months old. Oh, how Fi is like somewhat self-aware now. It's like, you're not gonna believe this, but I'm just like, no. Like... That is a leap. Okay, so okay, now I can kind of see it to make the connection, but like that's a jump.
Yeah.
That is some moon leaping.
Oh, she's dead again.
Well, maybe not dead yet.
She's gonna be dead.
I don't remember which one it is. I really wish there was a way to skip the
map.
Sigma moving on the map. Yeah, it's like neat to tell you where you are, but also if everyone's like, we're going to this room, you don't really need a map to be telling you that you're moving to that room.
Mm-hmm. The phrase, if you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain, is honestly, it's incredible writing to, like, evoke what's going on here. This is very good writing.
Chef's kiss?
These are strong passages. Big fan of this.
Mwah.
Just the sentence, if you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. Like, that on its own, like, gets everything across. And, like, the rest of it is, the rest of the passage is, like, also good, but it's, like, that one sentence is just, like, very evocative.
Oh, of course it was.
Mm-hmm.
おい、もしかしてお前俺のこと疑ってんのか？第一発見者が最もふざけんな。俺が来た時にはすでに
殺されたのだ。
あ？そんなもんあの死体を見れ。胸にナイフが突き刺さってんだぞ。自殺や事故してあんな状態になるかよ。
Have we been? Is this dialogue that we've seen before? Okay, now.
Sorry?
I was like, is this dialogue that we've seen before? Because this is the third time we have seen her dead. So.
I mean, I don't.
But different context, so.
He was a good guy. What do you mean? We found the cultist in the chat.
Maybe he's a good guy. Maybe he's a good person after all.
I don't know. I feel like not murder is like a pretty low bar to set, though.
God, Clover's lack of teeth is so weird.
Yeah. I feel like that's the thing with 3D models, because I know in a lot of illustrations, but it doesn't look out of place there usually. But when you do it with 3D models, then you're like, gums.
In a lot of illustrations, what?
Like, you know how a lot of times, like, illustrations will sometimes omit teeth?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, you lagged.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always look out of place. But when you try to do it with 3D models, then it's like,
Yeah, no, we're
gums.
seeing the mouth from multiple angles.
Yeah.
Is like, getting close to, like, I have, like, fangs in my mouth.
Yeah, I have teeth as well.
Like, teeth are important if you're seeing the mouth from multiple angles.
Yeah, I think my teeth actually aren't wide enough, because if I open my mouth wide enough, then you can see the gums. Hold on. You see them? Yeah. Like, got a request for a new model, got a request wider teeth.
I mean, like, when I was getting my model, like, the teeth were something that I was particular about, like, in like, the design. It's like, the teeth should be this way. Because, like, I don't know if you've seen a non-mermaid viperfish, but the teeth are notable.
Yeah. Big teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Eggs don't have teeth.
Yeah.
But I unfortunately need them. Tooth egg. I mean, that seems like a lot of effort if that's the main goal, though.
Yeah, no, it's like, if you want to kill people in an interesting way, just, there's a million other things you can do.
That Stream ran. Nope, Strem did not die.
No.
Strem is living.
Yeah. Stream is still ongoing.
Yeet yeet.
ゼロボスには実体があるじゃないか。奴が10番目の招かれてる客を。ありませんね。ゼロウサギの言っていたことを信じる。だって私たちの中。
Yeah. I will keep moving so everyone knows that Stream is not dead.
So yeah, who is Zero? Like, I'm actually thinking through this now. Like, we know it's not Dio because he's a fucking cult clown clone. I don't think it's... So, like, the characters that I'm willing to, like, disregard entirely. Luna.
Can I...
Oh, yeah?
Can I give you a vaguely spoiler hint?
Sure.
Remember that the characters who are currently alive are not the only ones in the building.
Uh-huh.
There's one character we have met who does not have a name yet, nor a personality. Because we've seen her, but we haven't met her.
The dead woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Consider that.
So...
Keep that in mind.
I mean, is she Zero?
Keep it in mind.
I'm like making a list now of like who I think it is and who I think it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not Luna.
Keep it in mind.
I'm writing this down now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Luna, it's not Clover, it's not Alice.
Probably not Quark.
Yeah.
But then again, if you keep going through like that, then you're just gonna end up with everybody except Dio.
No, it's not Dio. Because of what we know about Dio, I'm inclined to think that like he has enough going on. He's not.
Mm-hmm.
So
He doesn't need to commit murder.
So it could be Sigma. Could be Phi. Be
Did you just call him Stigma?
What?
Did you just call him Stigma?
No, I said Sigma.
I thought I heard Stigma.
It could be Tenmyoji.
I guess. The main character of the second Zero Escape game. Ligma.
Okay, so wait. So it could be Dead Woman. I'm forget. Oh wait, K. It could be K.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 10 characters. Wow, I've ruled out half the cast, and I haven't ruled out the other half of the cast.
Yeah. Of course.
So this is interesting. So, because of who he has ruled out, what this implies is that it's either K or Tenmyoji. I don't think it's Tenmyoji. It's just that like we haven't completely ruled him out like we have the others.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think it's Sigma, Phi, Dead Woman, or K. It's
Okay.
probably one of those.
Well, at least you have that written down somewhere.
Yup.
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りプレイヤー所定の時刻どうやらゼロはこのことがとにかくそのやつは本気で我々を殺すつもりです
Yeah.
So yeah, time to do another
Abru.
another betrayal.
おい奥の方にある
Who?
おそらく
What?
天明寺と四つ葉が入っ
Who
た
are we up against? I think we're up against
天
Luna
明
or
寺は
something,
確
aren't
か
we?
あれ
その奥がいなくても
エア版の二人の
一心
多分
となると
I think? Because, yeah, she was in the escape room with us.
しかしそのパー
Okay.
だけど
どうしてですか
もしもアリスが生きてたら裏切りを出しに行く
Hmm.
アリスの現在の BP はお前が裏切りを選んだろ
やめてください私はアリスさんがいるってだって対戦相手には私はシグマさんを
ほうこれでどっちかが裏切りを選んだ、
ミオさん
それよりもギルさんファイさん
んなもん聞くまでもな協力だよ俺たちは必ず協力を選ぶなあファイ
そいつはどうかな
Interesting thing coming out of his mouth.
Hmm. Yeah.
我々では裏切りの方を選択その場合もしも K が
So
だからお互いに協力を選べばいいんだよ
there's gonna be another escape room after this, right?
ディオさん
Uh,
部屋に入ってディオさん
yes? Question
バ
mark?
カなこと言うなジェントル指数では右に
Hold on, pull up the flowchart. Where
Okay.
are we? Okay, no, we're heading towards something resembling an ending.
Yeah, so... I was thinking, like, after we vote, we end the stream.
Yeah, sounds good.
But no, I think we go for an ending.
Yeah, I don't know which one it's gonna be, but...
We'll see which one Betrayal gets us.
Yeah. And then we'll see what the other option gives us afterwards. Unless we manage to get it right on the first try.
みんなで私が目指しているのは全員そして揃ってこの施設から脱出することだ。しかし残念なことにアリスさんのとにかく互いに裏切りを選び続けるというの。それをすると K に協力を出しそれしかないだろう。いやあなた方が協力をその保証とやらがあれば約束だぞ。はい分かった。それじゃあこうしディオお前の後ろに
What?
てめえはい一体どういうつもりだくそ
Okay.
おいなんでこんなのありかルール違反じゃねえのかよ
So, it's gonna suck for him.
Yeah. You do not get to vote because you are bad.
でもファイさんはもしかしたらってファイさん
大丈夫ですよご心配には私は必ず協力を
I don't know. Press X to doubt. Press eggs
So,
to doubt.
I get the sense that betraying here leads to a bad ending.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Like, will Fi's plan work? What?
No, Strem leg.
Ah. Is she a liar?
Can I... Spoilers, she is not.
Well, sucks that she got paired with me. Also, why do they wait until the last minute for this?
I know. They're like procrastinating.
Like, this is life and death.
Yeah, it's like... Sorry you didn't get your essay finished on time. Like... How dare you be rude?
I want to check where we just ended up, but also I probably shouldn't.
Rude. Rude.
Quark wins. Really?
Good for him.
Yeah. So no matter what though, that's gonna happen.
What, Quark winning?
Yeah. Because
I mean, technically it is possible, if you keep playing over and over, it is possible to get everybody to 9. If you just keep going and going and going. And just keep exchanging points.
Yeah, like how many rounds can this thing go?
Yes.
At what point? How many escape rooms did Zero plan?
Yes.
そうですか。わかりました。
Interesting.
シグマさんは少しでも PP を Q に近づけた。
Check the flowchart. I just want to see where we're at.
Ah.
Okay, so we are at the ending that isn't what we thought it would be.
Yeah. So, fuck. Accidentally clicked outside the tab. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I think it's interesting too because if I remember correctly, in some paths, if you pick a different option, other teams will also pick a different option in some situations.
Interesting.
Which is interesting.
Oh wait, Quirk is still missing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
天明寺さん、
そうじゃん。
私
So
も
he
お手伝い
didn't
します。
just win.
断る。
Mm-hmm.
と言いたいところじゃが、手を貸してくれるか。
もちろんです。さあ、行きましょう。
And now Fi gets to be unhappy with us.
Yeah.
ゲームの結果だけは
Angry.
そうですね。しかしファイさんがですから私は迷わず協力を選んで約束しましたファイさん。
So...
もちろんだが私にはあとは刑をし
I know, I'm just like, where is this
人
going?
を信じるっていうのは
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not gonna be
I don't remember
as,
what happens here either.
It's not gonna be as long as this ending. Which is interesting.
No, no, no.
Also, I find it
I also
interesting
don't-
that, like, the direction we were going in that first time almost brought us to one of the longest endings.
Yeah.
さあ
Well, again, I think the longest endings, you can't get them. I think they're the, like, 2 last endings you can get.
That makes sense.
Like, in the same way that the final door in the first game works.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, yeah, that one took, like, an extra, like, 2 hours to complete or something. Like, it takes a lot longer.
Uh-huh. But also, that the last route in 999 has extra stuff that it, like, doesn't, that it only revealed after the fact, or, like, once we were on that route.
Mm-hmm.
見つからなかったらここにはそんなものお前さんはルナそういう男は気に食わんのじゃよ
The still CGI is weird here.
Yeah.
なかったくせによく言う
This posture looks so awkward.
Just, yeah, like, the way that Quark's arms are just straight.
Yeah! Yeah, it's like his elbows don't bend.
Like, his jacket is made of metal and can't bend.
眠ってるだけで
That's like what this
何者
looks
か
like.
に麻酔薬のようなものを打たれた知らん今となっては
I don't know, I think the way he's holding him is really weird too, because he has like,
あとはこの施
it's
設から
like
脱出すれば
this kid's wearing a
大丈夫
giant
です
hat, but they still want his head to slouch back. That somehow doesn't feel like good ergonomic way to carry somebody.
Yeah.
そういああじゃがこの通りクォークは意識
Like it feels that would hurt his neck, don't you think?
Just yeet the kid, open the door and yeet the kid through, and then just let the door close.
Then what's he gonna do on the moon by himself?
I don't know. Kids are clever. Kids are smart. He'll find something to do. Yeah, and I still don't remain unconvinced that we're not on the moon. The negative tense might be wrong there. I still think we're on the moon.
Okay, I will quote you on that.
Because I doubt the reason for the spacesuits. Because that's a really weird thing.
すまんなシグマ。まだ扉は開き。じゃがわしはどう
Just eat the kid through.
はいさようならというわけにはいかんから。
Just yeet him.
それもでき。
I mean, yeah, but what if he doesn't wake up? Then you just close the door for no good reason.
But Tenmyoji is gonna die either, like, if he goes onto that side of the door, so it's not like... Either the kid doesn't wake up and no one ever knows, or the dude dies. Like, either way, that kid's gonna be alone. That animation of the door closing was really slow.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be, like, climactic or something. I think it was just the fact that it was done from a distance. Like, that shot from a distance is just, like... There's not much focusing on it.
Uh-huh.
It's just, like, a door closing in a warehouse.
Uh-huh. Is this just sleep until death ending?
The ending where Sigma gives up.
So, that wasn't an ending.
And Sigma gave up.
Yep. Well then,
That was technically an ending.
yeah. And I don't think we're gonna get anything better here.
Yeah, I think that'll just be the other anticlimactic ending.
But it's a lot shorter, which makes me curious how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
And
Well, hold on, go back up. Because I'm wondering if there's something else in this route. Because, yeah, this does feel like a very pointless route. There might be something else in there that we do need to get past this in order to
yeah, I mean, like...
find something else out later, I guess.
It's one thing, so... It won't be that long. I like... And then after this, we can end the stream.
Yeah. Now, this is the timeline where we are not rude.
Yup.
だって対戦相手には私はシグマさんを信じて
You don't know how long routes are they expand outward when you reach the end of the line? That hasn't happened so far, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if it turns out to be a lot longer, then we will.
Then we will just get up.
2 1
So, let's just see.
アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンド結果はお疲れアンビデックス
And...
アンビデックス
And how did this go?
Did we win?
Okay. Okay. So, Tenmyoji is the
Every-
asshole.
Yeah. The only one.
Like,
Even Dio.
yeah. Oh, no, Dio didn't get a choice, remember?
Oh yeah, because that was Phi's doing, yeah.
Which, like, that's a good thing that Phi did. That's cool.
シグマさん。いえ、私だってこれで私たちの BP リーチですね。私は必ず、もしそうなったらシグマさんは2点か3点はそうですね。はい。いえ、なんというか
Okay.
Okay.
素直に
So what's about to happen?
So this is going to expand out because we're not
Oh
in an ending.
no. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I mean,
どういうこと？さっき言ってたの
What?
全部デタラメだったの。
What was that?
違う
sorry you lagged out.
Oh, okay.
本当も信じてくれ
信じた結果がこの座卑怯だよ。ずるいよ。あんなこと話された。
すまん
もしかして。
何を言っておるそんなわけがなかろう
So let's
じゃあ
see
ど
where
うして
this
あんなことを知ってたの？
goes.
どっからあんな情報を仕入れたのよ。
だからあれは事実じゃと
嘘つかないで。
嘘ではない
もういいよ。信じた私がバカだったの。そんなこと。
四つ葉わしにはかけがえのないわしのせいで奴をじゃから
クオークの
あ
クオークの BP を。
そうじゃ
でも
わしのことはクオークさえ助かればそれ
ちょっとどこ行くのよ。
決まっておるクオークを探しに
待ちなさいよ。
God, I keep yawning.
No slapping. Do not fall asleep.
What's that?
A whack. Do not fall asleep.
I
Me.
won't.
A whack.
どういうこと四つ葉さんはもう
A whack.
はいファイさんはあの時裏切りを選べばですからほぼ確実に
ファイさんが
そうです
約束したっけ。
まあ確かにそう
なんで
That's
す
an
か。
interesting pose.
Yeah. It's. Yeah. It's. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the kind of pose you think something with this design would do.
Yeah, like this is the design of a robot monk,
Yeah.
not like a teen girl.
Yeah. Yeah, because that pose feels like something that like Clover maybe would do.
Or suggestion in chat. God, I'm forgetting the name now. Shoujo manga bitch. Or not shoujo manga, but like yeah, that. Like there's something more specific than just shoujo manga, but I don't know what that word would be.
Yeah, it's like the Ohoho girl, you know?
Yeah. They Ennui literally said oh ho 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 pose. Just like haughty bitch.
ファイさんだって協力に投票したじゃないですか。それって信じてたんじゃ。信じさせた。そのために食料庫でバカ食いしたりして私に対する警戒心を解いたんだよ。
What?
What?
That was your strategy? Strategy launch.
What the
Plan
fuck?
B crunch.
Hey Fi, what?
何が言いたい。
Fi, what the fuck?
This is how Phi thinks people work.
バカなこと言う
And she's right apparently.
こんな全身鎧男のどこに親近感を。
They have a screwdriver now, right?
I don't know. I just feel weird about the fact that like this entire plan was resting on like I'm gonna eat a lot, and he's gonna like that.
But we have a screwdriver now, right? Why don't we
had
open
one.
up K? We can open K. Because K is a suit, right?
I mean, yeah,
That's
but I'm
what
trying to
was
think 'cause I'm
established.
pretty sure.
It's a person inside of a robot suit.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's like reasons that you can't open it.
But like, we can try.
結果を確かめて
I'm sure that
But
like,
what if that breaks? What if he breaks? Because like, doesn't he have like a button or something on his back?
oh yeah. But it's like, K isn't a robot. K is a human in a metal suit. That's what was established. And so like, we can just open the suit and get the person out. Just like, we can get it open somehow.
これを用いることによりアンビデ星のカードキーを使えば
ただし立て続けにゲートが開放されてから
これまでの2回によるとあ、そう確か
AB ゲートが閉まっそれからそう
Purple. So,
Or magenta?
we're...
私も同じ
Yeah, this is a long one part story.
Yeah.
私は黄色ルナさんは
私は緑のはいそうですはい
とにかく他のバングルを確かめ
ディオさん
あとは
では
私も行きます
いいでしょう
ならば私は
回収の本をまず CD の第二扉を
分かった
Hmm.
シグマも一緒に来てくれ
Hmm.
念のため
1時間と
ではそのおよそ半分残り
分からんかもな
Yeah, I forget where this is going.
そういうシグマ
I have no idea where this is going.
Yeah, I forget. I don't remember
シ
this.
グマおまけ
I know I hit this part at some point, but I don't remember when or what I did with it.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely going long enough that it's like
逆にルナの
clearly plot relevant.
どうして
Yeah, it feels like a weird place if they just cut it off.
自分が裏切りを選べばだがそんなことをしたら私を含めルナは人殺し扱いされてそれにだそもそもアリスが生きていたお前がアリスをねじ伏せるかさもなけば私そうは言って可能性はないもっとも K は鋼鉄の鎧を身にまとあのいでたちで
This track is like oddly aquatic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah,
Hashtag no bias.
さ
I mean, you're right. It does kind of sound like a kind of water noises in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate that you can't skip the door opening animations either.
Yeah.
It's like, we need you to know exactly where Sigma is at all times.
As soon as we can... This is still going!
It's still going. Surely it must be about to end, right?
Yeah, or like at least like expand out.
あなたたちの話 その必要はどうしてもう犯人言えない
Oh, bruh. Really?
犯人あなたたち
Really?
やめておけ。おそらく何を言ってもただ四つ葉。その犯人が分かった。
気づいたんだよ
何に
アリスが気づく
それは
自分たちで考えちゃう
Clover, for fuck's sake!
Bruh. Bruh.
If we're working with them, we would have just killed her. Because she knows too much.
Or she possibly knows too much and we can't take that risk.
Yeah. Like, her telling us how she knows won't make it any better or worse for her.
なんだ。だったら問題水色の。ああ。脇アリスのバングルは青のソロだな。これは私が。アリスが気づいてそう言ってたじゃないか。だからアリスが気づいたことは何なのか。
Yup. Kyoko Kitty time.
それをってこれだ。
What?
That's blood.
のようだな。変色の度合いからするとかもしれん。さあ、もしかしたらアリスはわからんが。さてと移動するか。ディオと天明寺のバングルをた。ああ、了解だ。
Are we still in the same part or has it expanded?
Well, we will see. Whenever I can check it again. Whenever we're not on the map anymore.
Oh boy, don't you want to know exactly where Sigma is at all times?
Like, the map is meaningless.
Yeah, I mean,
Because,
because
like,
half the time too.
Locations don't actually matter. Oh god.
Yeah, and also just too, like, half the time the characters are like announcing where they're going before they go there.
Yeah.
Like,
ああ、天明寺たち。
yeah, everyone's
We're
like, oh
still
no, we have to
here.
get to the pantry now.
いちいち
And we are still in this one story segment. Did I make a
Yeah.
huge mistake in saying, like, let's just go do that real quick? I was actually gonna try to end this stream, you know, before the 3-hour mark. And
見つかっていない。
嬉しいか5億が見つからなくでは苦しい不安で
this looks like an interesting escape
その
room.
5億の現在の
Yeah, yeah, you definitely get to it later.
5億じゃからあ
Yeah.
なたも違うかお前に何がわかるあの子はもしもあの子の身に何
Is Quark his
全
grandchild?
部わしのせいまさかこんなことにわしはあいつを5億をそうじゃゼロにそその
自らの意志で。
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, so there is a reveal here.
Yeah.
There is a point.
どうして
いいからた
Quark called in Grandpa earlier. Yeah, but like the thing about like Quark calling him Grandpa is that like Grandpa can be like a familial term, but it can also be more like just like calling an old person grandpa.
Yeah, especially in Japanese.
Yeah. Like Oji-san, it isn't just for family. So I don't.
Yeah, it's just
like that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
安心し人体に害
何か見
あこの部屋を探索
消えたの
もう一度
I'm seeing this room and like
よくわか
this seems like a fascinating escape room.
Yeah, I don't remember this one. I remember this one was interesting. I don't remember exactly what the puzzles were though.
もうよいわかったお前さんたちがゼロボスではな
バングルからルミノール反応が検出されなかったから
Huh.
私にもわからん今のは
すまんがクォークを探さな
Interesting. So, does that mean that I can mark them off?
I guess, yeah.
I do think that this like fully disqualifies Tenmyoji.
言えんのじゃ
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Where it's like
Well-
I was never suspicious of him, but he was a maybe.
だからこそだか
But
ら
it's
こそ
like-
お前さんたちには何も話す今のこの状況ではゼロウサギは簡
I
単に
still think it's Sigma Phi and Luminar K.
頼む分かってくれ
Well, I can tell you that it's not going to be the game is not going to pull a V3. It's not going to be Sigma.
Okay.
I can tell you that much.
Look, I would not have trusted this game to not do that.
Yeah, there are other things going on with Sigma, but that's not one of them.
I'm looking like I did a ton of writing in this stream,
ああそうか
and we did one escape room.
だとしたら問題ない赤のソロだやつが話しているあったらな言ってない言ってない うるさいいいからさっさと行くぞ
Is that how V3 ends? No, that's how V3 starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so spoilers for V3. Like, if you care about V3 spoilers, like mute the stream or like skip ahead a bit.
Skip ahead. Live stream.
No, like on the VOD. If you're watching the VOD, skip ahead. Yeah, otherwise mute the stream for a bit. So the twist in V3.
If you're watching live. If you're watching live, then just time travel to the future when we're no longer discussing this.
Yeah. So the thing in V3 is that Kaede is the protagonist, except that she's also the murderer in the first chapter, and she gets executed. And then the rest of the game has a different protagonist. So like,
Yeah.
it does do a like the main character is bad, is like evil. But no, Kaede is not the mastermind. The mastermind is her secret twin sister.
そうこのようだな
Okay, we're done talking
Very
about
real
V3 spoilers.
Danganronpa V3 spoilers.
Yep, we are done
Very
talking
real.
about spoilers.
We are now in the zone of only fake Danganronpa V3 spoilers.
The fucking the fucking mastermind is Kaede's twin sister spoiler is like an actual spoiler of sorts, though.
Technically, yeah, but no, we're only gonna do fake spoilers. So like, let's see.
No, Rantaro is Kaede's secret twin sister.
Yes. Kokichi and
Kokichi and Shuichi are secretly cousins, and everyone who has been shipping those two for the last 4 years has been secretly shipping incest.
yes. Tenko and Himiko have actually been married this whole time.
K stands for Komaida.
そのようだ
Yes.
行ってみよう
別に何もただ過ぎゆく時の流れに身を任せてるだけだ
クオークを探す気はないか。
あのガキを見つけ出す。もしかしたらどっかでおねんねしてるだけかもしれないだ。だとしたら文字通りね、さもないと。
I just
自
see
分の
this
BK
guy
が
and
目
think
標
like,
値に達していると気づいた
Fucker
クオークは旧の扉から脱出し
Like
そう。観音、俺たちは永遠に
bastard
この建物。
It's like, yeah, did you think he was going to be anything different than what he actually is? Like, he's...
I was not
kinda just what you'd
expecting him to be a clown member of like a clone cult. No.
Oh my god.
I was not expecting that.
Shift around a few letters in clown, and you get clone.
God.
He's a clown.
ゼロウサギが言ってただろ。
Yeah, you're expecting clown, and you get clone.
God. Okay.
It was probably made like some kind of like...
What the fuck?
Hmm?
We're gonna be
We're
here.
still here.
We're gonna be here an hour later in this one segment.
Yeah, should we give up?
No, I'm pushing through. It can't be that
お
much
前らは
longer.
な、ファイの方。俺に
Right?
さっきの俺に対する間抜けな系が協力を選ん。もしそうなら今頃お前の体。
追い詰められてやけになるよ。このゲームでそういう言動をするのは AB ゲームでお前の対戦相手になったのには絶対に協力を選ぼうとは思わない。
Yeah, kind of.
別に構わ
I
ん。
mean, I think that is another thing that I keep seeing in these games of like, why would you be rude to people in a murder game?
Yeah, like Danganronpa, the whole point is that characters are supposed to be like suspicious of each other and stuff. And you can see you can see them really trying to like have that sort of thing here. But the problem is that if they just work together, they get out fine.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of the point, because I think in at least both of the Zero Escape games I've played so far, yeah, in theory, if everyone were to just get along, then yeah, there is a way out. Like, it's just that everyone refuses to.
Yeah, everyone is
俺のバングル
bastards.
は K。お前らは紫色のペアだ。
I don't know, I'm pretty sure that I made that comment in the first game that
ペア
like
同士が組むことだ。
Zero Escape casts just fit better in Danganronpa, and Danganronpa fits better in Danganronpa casts
Yeah,
fit
yeah.
better in Zero Escape. Because like Danganronpa
Again.
characters are always like, we're friends, we're gonna get along.
私たちの色を知ってる。
K から聞いた
Like,
んだ。
I mean,
ここにやって
that was my other thing with Your Turn to Die that I will
ちなみに
continue recommending to you is,
ここに来た。
with Your Turn to Die, I always get the feeling that the cast legitimately cares about each other, which is a feeling I don't get with Zero Escape or Danganronpa. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
with
What if
Danganronpa,
the-
it feels very much like
okay,
we're all friends because we know each other, and that's what friends are.
yeah. Well, Danganronpa is like, okay, like out of the people who like survived the first game, like, do you think any of them care about Toko? Like, they don't even let her join the organization. They're like, you're an intern, and we're gonna
Yeah.
send you unequipped onto solo missions that you are like not remotely trained to do. Like, they do not care about Toko.
And does
Like-
I feel like none of the survivor group cares about Byakuya either, because he's just a bastard.
They're like, yeah, we need you because you have money, and that's how we can keep this thing funded. But, like, yeah. Whereas I feel like Your Turn to Die, like, again, the game's not finished yet, but I can't see any situation where the characters
青のソロバン
would, like, be indifferent to each other. Like, they do, at least for the most part, they do seem to actually, like,
この発行した
want to trust each other and, like,
こいつが次の死
enjoy each other's presence, like, in a way that none of the
見覚え
characters
のある
here
装
seem
置が
to.
脇について間違いない。
なるほど。
Yeah, that does sound
お
interesting.
前と K の表示色は黄色は赤と緑の合成色だから。
そういうことだ。
That, like, I do think I am interested in checking your turn to die out at some point.
Good. Glad to know I can finally sell people on this thing.
It's just like, what kind of game is it?
It's it's mostly like Danganronpa, like kind of the same
Adventure game with
mystery.
adventure game.
Yeah, yeah. It very much is kind of the child of Danganronpa and Zero Escape, because it does have some, like, you know, Zero Escape style puzzles. But I would say the focus is more like Danganronpa style arguing. I'd say it's made in like RPG Maker. Aesthetically, it's a lot more like Danganronpa. You can definitely look at the character art, and you can tell exactly which Danganronpa character each Your Turn to Die character was inspired by. But yeah, I think the first few chapters or the first few parts do tend to have the issue, because you know how when you're writing these kinds of games, like kind of like the Danganronpa Ace Attorney style, like logic puzzle arguing games, there's two possible issues you can run into, where either the answer is too obvious and the reader is like 3 steps ahead of the characters at all times, which actually makes the puzzles harder, because then you're trying to work backwards to figure out what piece of evidence you need to like get the answer you need, or you've completely lost the writer's train of thought and you are just throwing things at the wall until they work. So the first few chapters do tend to have this problem a little bit, but by the time you get to like chapter 2, like later into chapter 2, it kind of finds its stride. But yeah, it's very much one of those games where you can see, because it's not done yet, like it's been released in part by part, but you can definitely see the creators getting better at making games as it goes on.
Yeah. How like I remember we talked about this before, that it's incomplete, and like, do they have an idea of when it will be complete?
It depends. When, I'm not sure. We know it will be complete because it's very close to the ending, I think. There definitely does seem to be a direction. Like, it's not like a thing where the guy is just making it up as he goes. I believe the creator does come from like a manga background, so yeah, there is like a story. He does have an end goal in mind, it seems.
That I figured that much. Like,
there's been varying degrees of time between parts. I think the guy was dealing with some health issues or something, so some parts take longer.
Is it going to be done soon?
I'm reasonably confident it will be done within our lifetimes. Probably within, like, I don't know. Because, yeah, again, we are kind of in endgame, I believe. Probably sometime within the next year or two, probably. But yeah, there's also... There's also been some other side projects. Like, you know how Danganronpa had those, like, management sim kind of games? I believe they did make one for Your Turn to Die, which is actually interestingly titled, because in Japanese, Your Turn to Die, the game is called Kimi ga Shine, and then the management sim game is called Kimi ga Shine, which got translated as, like, Your Time to Shine, but I don't know, I like the Japanese pun better.
So was Shine written in katakana then?
No, I think it was written in like English characters.
I
don't know. I haven't seen, but yeah, that's like Kimi ga Shine.
Cause like Shine written in katakana is still Shine, but like it's still it's like further from die.
Yeah. Oh boy, okay. We're still at it.
We're going to be here for hours.
I feel like giving up. Yeah, I feel like giving up.
I mean, okay, something is about to happen. So,
I mean, yeah, but we've been saying that for almost half an hour now.
Yeah, but, like, there is a very limited amount of time that the characters have left.
Yeah.
So. So is this the ending? Are we just gonna be here?
We're just gonna sit here.
どうした？
Ah.
おう、
Hmm.
でかしたぞシグマ。
There it is.
事実、上の。
Yeah.
結婚か。まさか。
Crane murder?
気づいたんだよ。四つ葉が気づいた。あの6つの絵、一番右端の壁際には血痕が残されていた。血痕といって男性にとってはな。そっちの血痕ではない。これだよ。アリスが所持していたハンカチだ。
Oh.
老婆のものと思われる血痕が。さて AB ルームの右端にこのハンカチが壁際に残されていた血痕はするとどうなる？そうだな。だとすると、もう一歩だ。そこだ。いつからだと思う？待て、最初という。
There's a lot of logistics talk.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is I'm like interested in where this is going.
どうやらやっと気づ。
We're still here.
Still here.
Still here.
I think this is like the single longest unit of story.
そうだ。
Yeah.
多分な。一番右。ところで、左。そこに最初に閉じ込められて。
Huh.
これ。おそらく。 これのことだ。ここをよく見てくれ。直線的な跡がある。これが犯行に使う。
I like don't have things to say here besides like
Yeah.
右端の AB ルームとその
Hmm.
ところが
Interesting.
その可能性が高い。
Fascinating.
繰
yeah.
り返しになるが今の推測
So Luna?
Hmm. Hmm.
I want to be having more stuff to say, but
なるほど。
Yeah, there's just not much here.
yeah, like we are her alibi, but there's an AI that could be doing stuff for her.
ルナが犯人だと断。だ
Mhm.
がいずれにそうしておそらく四つ葉も。
An AI,
そう
huh?
だ。
Yep. So like
そうだね。
Yep. And so I would have thought something would be happening right now, but
ファイさん来てる。
okay, people are
Yeah.
dead.
すみません。
Yeah.
残念なお知らせ。
People are dead.
ルナさんが
Okay, yeah.
2号室アリスさんが殺されたのと
Like
Again.
I have figured that if a character is dead, that means that they are not zero, and that seems like a solid logic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the other thing is that, like, in order to run a game, Zero needs to be alive.
Yeah.
So, like, it seems that, yeah, I guess that would make sense, because, yeah. If someone's dead, then presumably the game would just end, because there'd be nothing there to continue it.
Grief cracked open like an egg.
Egg?
Egg moment.
Egg moment. Deaded. Yeah, deaded. Egg.
おそらく見てください、ルナさんのことは。
正確に言うと射出口を体に押し付け、要はこのバングルに仕込まれた注射。
薬液の種類まで一緒ですね。バイアン。そうですね。中身はなくなっていますから。
You've just been egged.
That mark looks painful.
Yeah, that's like...
That
like a suction cup.
That looks like there's just like it cut into the flesh in a ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a suction cup. Like that looks like it would hurt.
Maybe is this the like everyone dies ending?
That would be interesting.
Because I know a lot of these games do have like, you know, everyone dies end. But because yeah, I know Somnium Files I think has an everyone dies route. I think it's called like Annihilation route or something.
We're still here.
We're still here.
We're still here.
A lot of people already died in this timeline. I think it's just Alice and Old Lady, and then now Luna. Quark is still missing, I think. Yeah.
And so she's dead. And do we know where anyone else is at this point? We talked to Dio. We talked to Tenmyoji.
I mean, yeah, but that was a while ago.
Yeah. They probably moved. Like... Yeah, okay. The weapon is gone. Why didn't they check the weapon?
Where's the character Nice Eggy at? Eggy is here. Eggy is always here.
Why didn't they check the weapon? Like, the weapon that was in Alice. Why didn't they pull it out and check it?
Because Fi is a bad detective.
But she's not the only detective here, or the only person, like, investigating here. Like, 3 minutes is longer than you think.
アリスおよそ30分ほどになるかな。その間ならば、もしかしたらそれはルナを殺した犯人とは全く別の人物、あるいは同じ人物。わからない。わからないことは。
You know what? Fi looks like she's wearing circle lenses.
What do you mean?
Like those, you know, like the color contacts people wear for cosplay. She looks like she's wearing those. I think it's just the way it's the way the outline of the eyes look, I think, to me. Because usually they tend to have like a very distinct like outline, and then you'll have like more color in the middle. It kind of looks like that.
I don't think I've ever seen someone wearing those in real life.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
And
I have friends who cosplay.
Pictures look different, so...
Rolled a 6-star in this gacha game. Omedetou! Omedetou! Which game?
Yeah, when did 6 stars start being a thing?
I don't know. It's the inflation. 5 stars aren't worth anything nowadays.
It's really weird. Like... Because, I play a lot of Arknights, and that has 1 through 6. But, there's also another game that came out recently, Alchemy Stars.
Oh yeah, that's, actually the person in the chat who said it. Yeah, that's, it's that one. Alchemy Stars.
Yeah, I've been playing that a bit, and that has 3 through 6.
What are we gonna get?
I don't know how you get 1 or 2 star characters.
Are we gonna get like 10-star characters in a few years? Like, is this just where the gacha market is going? It's just like star inflation?
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10 stars and it starts at 6. And
Yeah.
1 through 5 just don't exist. Okay, this is definitely ramping towards something. I just have no idea what it's ramping
Yeah,
towards.
there's a lot going on right now.
Uh-huh.
In a regular banner. Yeah, what is Alchemy Stars? Like, what kind of game is it? I don't know much about it. Like, aside from gacha, like, is it like a turn-based thing, or is it like...
Turn-based-ish. So the playing field is a bunch of colored squares. 4 colors, and you slide your team across the field in matching colors, that, like, creating, like, lines.
Okay, I'm being told turn-based puzzle.
Yeah, turn-based puzzle is a good way to put it. It's like you make lines across the board connecting these similarly colored tiles, and then when you run nearby enemies, anyone of the corresponding color will deal damage. I like the game because it has a lot of neurotypical characters. It doesn't, like, a lot of gacha games will have the plural character as, like, a token trope. And I found, like, I rolled one of those in Alchemy Stars, and I was like, okay, you know, she's neat, I like this. And then I found out that there's another one, and it's not just like, let's just do this as a token trope, let's have 2 of them. And there's
I think for me, I don't...
Oh, yeah?
All the games I play, I think, okay, because all the gachas that I do are pretty much all, like, it's like Bang Dream and stuff, so it's like the same few characters being recycled in different outfits, right? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, I still find, like, getting used to the idea of having, like, gacha games where there's, like, a bajillion characters, I'm like, that's a lot.
I mean, Bang Dream still has, like, a ton of characters.
I mean, yeah, but it's, like, at this point, maybe, like, 40-something? That's still less than a lot of other games.
Yeah, yeah, Arknights has, like, 150 or something.
Because, like, yeah, Bang Dream has, like, there's 7 bands, I think, now, and there's 5 girls per band, so, 7 by 5, yeah, that's, like...
45? Or 35?
Yeah, 35, yeah.
But yeah,
so it's comparatively less characters.
But yeah, I mean, I like the, like, let's have a million characters thing, because that's fun for fanfic. You know, lets me get attached to the characters that I want to get attached to.
I don't know, I think I just get overwhelmed by the, like, bajillion characters approach.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess, like, for me, it's, like, an easy thing, because it's, like, I like fanfic. So it's just, like, I pick the, like, dozen characters I care about, and then it's, like, these are the ones that I want to read fanfic for, or whatever.
Okay, it is almost 11 p.m. for me.
God, yeah, and it feels like this is either about to end or we're about to move on. So it's like... Because, like, I want to go too. We've been here for a while. I wanted to end the stream early, and now it's going to be one of our longest. But I don't want to, like, end the stream, and then it's like next week we come back and it's like we play for 5 minutes and hit the end of this route.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, I know, I'm just clicking fast now. Like, I can read fast, of course, so it's like, I'm not missing stuff, but it is kind of like...
Oh, wait.
So...
Hold on.
Yeah?
I think I made myself... Oh my god. I put up some props in VTube Studio so I could have a bed, and then I made it so big that you're now covered.
Oh no.
Tried to see if I could, like, move you in front. There we go. There we go. Now it is comfy. I hope nobody's trying to read the text on the screen because the bed is covering it.
Oh no.
No, I did not crush her. She is now the killer.
Okay, so like, clearly, something is happening now. Either we're moving, like... Something has to be happening now.
Yeah. Give us something, please.
Mm-hmm. This feels like it's leading into a new escape room, right?
Yeah. If it's an escape room, then I quit and sleep.
Yeah, that... If it's an escape room, we're going.
Mm-hmm.
This...
Among Us?
Okay, this is an escape room. All of that to get here. But
Okay.
we're not doing this escape room now.
No.
For fuck's sake.
I mean, we basically unlocked a new tree.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming,
That's
everyone.
enough, I think.
That's enough
That's
for
enough.
that's enough for the night.
Yep.
We're gonna go. I don't know. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Bye.